What the hell is Sauce Sports or whatever that last call was talking about? What the hell is that?
Guys are from Free Love, man.
North side, south side, east side, west side. Perfect. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wise, shout out Wink. What up, Tenny? What up, Ray Ray? What up, Spitz? 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't dish you. Call the sauce line if you got an issue. From the Rockies, the Stros, Texas, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. North side, south side, east side, west side. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wise, shout out Wink. What up, Tenny? What up, Ray Ray? What up, Spitz? 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't dish you. Call the sauce line if you got an issue. From the Rockies, the Stros, Texas, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. North side, south side, east side, west side.
Damn that, bro. I don't even want to put a background up. I don't even want to put a background up, bro. I'm just like, man, at this point, I'm not tripping, right? We're gonna get into it. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to Sauce Sports. You're not familiar with Sauce Sports. Sauce Sports, Houston, Texas, Homer Network. Talking about all sports, but only Houston, right? I know y'all gonna say a couple of things. First and foremost, I don't want to hear that shit. Make sure I hit that like button. I know we're gonna be in here deep with the haters. I know the monkeys gonna show up, the ones who don't say nothing before the stream, and then wait till after stream to. I told you. Shut the fuck up. I already seen some monkeys in the comments on the other video. But let's see who we got joining us. Before I get all into it, I'm gonna take a leak, and then we gonna really get the party started. Man, J Mac, what's the motherfucking deal? Myron, Benson, Jabari, J Mail, Charles Montgomery, Elm Slum in the building, Broderick. Never let this man have control of the soundboard, Brooks. Professor Trill. Gotti, what's the motherfucking deal? Let's see. Here's my portion of the crowd. Hey. Damn that. I ain't listening to Trill. Look like I told what's his name? The Jags YouTuber dude. Shit, sunshine on the dog ass every now and then. You know what I'm talking about? Remember you was talking all crazy with that fake tough shit? Like, if we got nothing else, we can at least wallow in the pain of, like, think about how the Texans been fucking up. We should be in position where we should be. But at least them other motherfuckers ain't got the bragging right. Like, they were talking all that shit when they got that fluke ass win. Them niggas been ass ever since then. Fucking goofy ass. Now they fucking on the brink of depression. Somebody check on them. But you know, here, I'm gonna talk about it. It's fucked up. It's like, man, look, monkey shit. Ain't no gorilla shit, monkey shit. Monkey shit is when you hide your face and you show up in the end. Gorilla shit is when you stand on it beforehand, win, lose, or draw. It's a big difference. You'll understand. Oh, Appreciate the super sauce, the super chat love. Man, shout out to Rd Ste. Oh, man, bro. Look, bro, I'm just, y'all getting a bare wall. Y'all getting a bare wall. No, them niggas ain't show up. I ain't showing up. You feel me? I gotta stand here to eat my crow. You know what I'm saying? It's a Kwanzaa crow. I don't know about that Christmas shit. I fuck with y'all. I got the Kwanzaa crow rocking today. Man, fuck the Jags. Jags are losers. I've been telling y'all since before that game. That's a losing organization, right? Like, that's a losing organization. The Browns are a losing organization. We just happen to have a lot more losing organizationals on the field today, right? We had a bunch of I won't say we had the cheap t-shirts on the field today. Man, it's so I don't even know where to fucking start, honestly. It's enough blame to go around, right? It's enough blame for everybody to get some. Only person I can't give any blame is probably like Kaimi, right? I can't blame him for shit today. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is a sissy. He's a big, pretty boy, pretty sissy ass boy. Yeah, I'm already sipping my tequila. I'm finna cut the camera off in a second. I'm finna take a few rips off this piece so I can get my mind right. But bro, that shit was terrible. And the fucked up part about it, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk. Yeah, my nigga DP, y'all talking down on my nigga DP. He's trying to show y'all. Look, I get it. Maybe not in the sense because niggas like, why is Damian Pierce returning the ball? Why is Damian Pierce, the hard-nosed running back, out there returning the ball that's why, bitch, because the motherfucker can run that bitch. The nigga, look, he just need a little space to see. Like, you can't see it in the scheme. You know what I'm saying? But when he got a little bit of vision, you know, he got what's that shit, farsighted or something. That nigga farsighted, I don't know. And that motherfucker might got a stigma to him. Who knows? But when he got a little space to see, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, you know, he can see the hole. He can move the ball, right? That's the Damian Pierce we know. We just got to find ways to get into his hands other ways, right? Right? And the Bucks are ass too, right? That's what I'm saying. That's why the Jags will never contend. The Jags will never be relevant, right? Like, imagine having your faith in a team like that. Imagine being from the city of Jacksonville and believing in that football team. That's a double L. Man, look, Brickfa. I know Brickfa ass was gonna show up in that Davis Mills burner count ass nigga. Look. All right, let's get it started. Let's just get it started. Let's just get it, right? First, hit that like button, and shout out to South Pride. If you are from the greater Houston area, let me know what side you're from. You from the east side, north side, west side. Let's see, east side, west side. I left the south side out. I know all the players on the south side. My bad, ain't nothing but love. Shout that out. If you're not from the greater Houston area, or make better life decisions, you ain't getting no love over here. I'm just fucking with you. I can send a little bit of digital love your direction, wherever you may be. You ain't got to be a Texas fan to fuck with the sauce. It's a bunch of trash talk going on. There's going to be a bunch of big shit talking going over here. If you can handle your own, you're always more than welcome. You can't get your soft ass the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? All right, shout out to Brick, man, at the 20th super chat on the live stream. Definitely, not Brick. My bad, Rd Ste. I apologize. Shout out to Rd Ste. Let me pin that right there. You know what I'm saying? That's moment right there. I fucks with that. Did you already pin this shit? That's my last shit. Monroe was bad. It was bad. Like, you know, usually I talk about the good, bad, and the ugly, right? We usually do the book good, bad, and the ugly post game. There was no good. There was just bad, ugly, and shitty. Y'all let old ass fucking Joe Flacco, right? I ain't saying he old. We probably about the same damn age. But I'm saying old ass Joe Flacco, right? NFL old. Go out here and light niggas up. Joe Flacco had my motherfucking mark my words for case through 2 picks and shit. Like, and the thing is, Joe Flacco is trash. Joe Flacco is, come on, the bro is trash. Like, man had 3 plays that made up the like totality of the fucking yards, right? Man had like 3 plays, and it was the fucking, again, if you're a 10 toes Texan, you know, I put the hashtag 10 toes Texan. Like, if you a 10 toes Texan, y'all saw some shit today that brought back good memories, but on the wrong side of the fucking ball, right? Y'all saw that old Schaub, and what did I say before the game? I said, what did I tell y'all? I said, Joe Flacco is Schaub at his best. And what did he do? He pulled the Schaub out his fucking ass. He pulled the old bootleg, the play action, right? Pull that shit, and boy, fucked us with it. 2 or 3 times, like 2 good times, like just fucked us. And then who was all? bro. It's too much going on, bro. Too much going on. It's too much shit. I got all my little pictures off. I didn't delete all my little shit on my desktop. I ain't got no little ain't got no decent background. I'll do this. I told y'all I was gonna drip new sauce. We won. We did not. But tomorrow I'm gonna have some fresh sauce. I'll probably drop some new look on y'all tomorrow. Shout out to everybody who hit the super chat. Appreciate that love. Let me put that up for y'all for a second. Let's get prepared because like I'm about to go. I'm trying not to go on a rage because I feel like it's not a rage-worthy conversation. But I'm about to go on a rage before we open up the line, right? Like I'm gonna do it. I'm trying not to because everything was fucking terrible. Like, but in the ultimate sense of things, in the ultimate grand scheme of shit, does it really fucking matter? If everybody loses, right? If the whole division loses, does it really fucking matter? Right? The Texans just have to handle their business. And that's the type of shit I be on anyway. Handle your fucking business. Like, I don't like that. Oh, we need so-and-so to lose. So hopefully we like, fuck that. That's pussy shit. Right? That's that weird shit. That's that weird shit. Like, you got to be in control of your own fucking destiny. Like, I don't like that. I hope so-and-so does this so that we can do this. Like, just win out. Right? And we hadn't been doing that like we need to. Like the Titans victory was great, right? And as good as it was, lose my lunch on y'all. Right? As good as that victory was, right? I don't want to say that this one is bad. It's not. It's not even close to as bad. I honestly don't feel any emotion. I don't feel any emotion towards this loss like anger. Disappointment is the word I'm looking. Disappointment is where I'm at. Disappointment because I said, we get it straight. If these guys don't show up, it's on the coaching staff. Like, you know what you're going to war with, right? You know who you have out there on the field. You know who's capable of. And I know that there's arguments still about, oh, Davis Mills should have been playing more. Davis Mills, man, come on, bro. Davis got out there against that soft ass coverage. You know, you got him two little decent ones. You know what I'm saying? But let's not act like Davis Mills was going to be true. Like, let's stop that. Like, I know it looks good, it feels good. The motherfuckers stopped applying pressure. They sitting motherfuckers on the bench. Starters ain't even in the game. They're in a fucking prevent defense, right? And even then, even in the prevent defense, like, you got him too. Like, oh, he actually can throw the ball. They were surprised to see him, and then he got a couple of plays. But again, like I said, it didn't amount to nothing. When it really mattered, it did not amount to anything. It looked good to see the ball moving, but if they really would have been applying pressure on Davis Mills, bro, he'd have crumbled twice as fast as Case. Like, I get it. But Davis Mills showed me absolutely nothing out there, right? Against backups, again, how we were basically the back, basically playing against us, right? And again, you let Joe Flacco old ass, who didn't really have a great game. It was relative pedestrian if you take away those couple of play action passes. Joe didn't really do anything, right? But those plays were a part of the game. Those plays were real, and so it is what the fuck it is. Now, I'm gonna give my little slanders, give my little angers out. We're gonna open up the line. I want to see what y'all think, how y'all feeling about it. Let's see, y'all calling in already. They ain't even got the line up. Now y'all calling. I ain't even got the line open yet. Y'all calling in and shit. So like, it's a situation where I want to talk about a couple of things, right? Because again, I don't think this is a Super Bowl team, right? I think this is a team that can make the playoffs. CJ plays well next couple of games. I already told you that's house money honcho. I really don't care this season what happens. But let's talk about a few things, right? Let's talk about Sting. And yeah, the pick was cool, right? You know what's coming. It's just a situation. We're going to throw it up, whatever. Like, yeah, it's technically, yeah, it's a fucking interception. But that shit wasn't really shit. Stanley got cooked today. I don't care what y'all say, right? Like, if we can talk about, oh, he should be locking down Amari Hogan. When he had his opportunities on Amari cooked his ass. Let's be real about it. Like when he had his opportunities, Amari baked his ass. All right, so I don't want to hear Stingley in that conversation. Like again, like the difference is with Stingley and the other guy who may have the same name as the channel that I no longer support. The difference between the two is that quarterbacks are not going to test him the way that they're willing to test Stingley, right? Like people are willing to test him because Stingley can be caught on. Right? Stingley will make plays. He's going to take the gamble, right? And it pays off, usually. We got the line will be open in a minute. About 10 minutes, the line will be open. Oh, what's up, Wake? What's the motherfucking deal? Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what kills me. Like, they must have brought the real niggas back on the field after they didn't took a nap and everything. And what happened? As soon as they applied a little pressure, exactly, Mills folded up. So I don't want to hear all this Mills would have been, but that's the dumbest shit. Like, I like stop that, bro. Like, if you feel like Mills is better, then like you can't be also having the D'Amico Coach of the Year conversation. Because a lot of people, D'Amico Coach of the Year conversation, but then you're saying that he doesn't know which one of his quarterbacks gives him a better chance to win. Right? Now, if we were talking about Bobby, that might be a different conversation. But I think as a defensive player, as a defensive-minded person, D'Amico knows which one of the quarterbacks give him a better chance. D'Amico knows which one of the two quarterbacks he would rather not go up against as a player, right? He knows which one of the two quarterbacks is going to make the better decisions, right? They're going to put his team in a better position to win. So, like, it's hard for me to sit here and say Davis just never, he was never an option, right? Like, he even got in early, and then they were doing that stupid ass shit. And that's why I say it's a coaching issue. Like that stupid ass shit, they were running both of them. And I know Case kind of got dinged up with it, and I don't know what the fuck was going on. Like, whatever, right? I will concede this, though. When you did see Case was looking terrible, again, once you got to the third quarter, about halfway through, you just saw it really wasn't no option. I would have put Davis in at the very least to motivate the team. Right? To show that we're going to try to do whatever we feel like is to win. And you would have got the same example. Like, you would have got the same situation. But I think it would have been worse, ultimately. I'm not going to slander. We know Coog slander. I'm not going to hate on Case. But let's just say Case was not the face of H-Town today, right? He didn't get his Milwaukee's best before the game or whatever the fuck he drink. He didn't get his Uncle Rico on. I don't know. But it wasn't a good day for Case. But again, at the same time, who legitimately said Case was going to come out here and carry this team? Who said that Case was going to put the team on the back? You need Case to play complementary football to the running game, right? You need Case to play complementary football with Singletary. And you didn't get that today. Singletary wasn't really, I won't say he was doing terrible, but he wasn't doing great. I think he had like 9 for 44 or something like that. So maybe 3 and some change a carry. You know what I mean? Like, it's not great. It's not necessarily ideal. It's not terrible, though, right? But it got to a point where, what could you do with that? You got to a point, we can also have the conversation, too, that Nico's not a number one. We can go ahead and have that conversation right now. Nico's not a number one receiver. There were plenty of balls that hit Nico in the hands and pause. There were plenty of times Nico got hit right in the hands or had a chance to make catches that he did not make those catches. A number one makes those catches, right? And there were some bad things. I'm not going to sit here and say Case was accurate. I'm not going to say Case was just making the bet. He made some stupid fucking choices. He kind of took some sacks where he probably didn't have to, right? But let's not act like he was getting time back. Let's not act like that he had a clean pocket out there, right? And this is not being a Case apologist. This is not being a Case. Case did not play well, right? I'm going to give Case his slander as well. Case played terrible. Worst I've ever seen him play. I told you he had one game in him. I wasn't very confident about seeing him play two. But I'd be even less confident about seeing Davis Mills start this game. So again, I just feel like you can't have the conversation. You can't in your mind say that, and I don't know if people are still having this conversation. Some people may feel that way depending on the outcome of the season. But I still don't feel like you can have the D'Amico Ryan's Coach of the Year conversation and then say, well, Davis Mills was a better choice. Right? Because again, what did Davis truly show you? He could throw the ball. He can throw it. But to who? To who's catching it? Who is he throwing to? Like, yeah, it looks like he can throw the motherfucker. Remember everybody said how athletic Davis is, how he's just so fast. You know, if I'm trying to run that option. How athletic did you feel about Davis then? How, how great was Davis then? Right? And this ain't a Davis Mills bad. This game ain't on Davis. Like he was putting there in garbage time. He did what he should have did, right? So it's not hating on Davis, but I don't see how you can legitimately like it felt better to see the ball moving, yet it felt good to your soul. But feelings aren't always facts, right? Again, fucking whatchamacallit got in the game. They took everybody out. They're resting everybody. They feel like Davis is garbage. They know he can't throw the ball. Oh shit, they were pleasantly surprised. They got people, y'all let this trash ass nigga fucking throw the ball on. Like they did not expect him to do shit. And so it was surprising to him, right? Schultz made a couple of key catches. Brown had a couple. But like I said, it's another conversation we have to have too. And y'all can call me an early adopter on this. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. And I'm opening up the line here in just a minute because I know I've been on my little rant. You give me like 5 more minutes. I'm opening up the line. Bet you ain't it, bro. Bet you ain't it. I know y'all want. Shout out to J Mail. Appreciate the love. Because I was asking who it was. Shout out to Mitch. I know y'all want Mitchie to be Andre Howe. Right? I know y'all want Mitchie to be Andre Howe so bad. Like, it's going to come back and be all that shit. That's not going to happen. Let me give you your crow, Trillard. Trillard, you get your crow, your Kwanzaa crow. Okay. Mills is not a good QB. Mills is a better quarterback than your average American. Right? Yeah, no catchy Messi. Messi got alligator head, like, bro. Whoa. It's a situation. He just ain't it, bro. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on. I don't think it's a chemistry issue. I think it's Messi. I just don't think he's it. Right? Like, I don't think it went from sketchy to nah, this nigga's not it. Like, it went from possibly. And what the fuck was Hutch looking at? What the fuck? Like, right? It was just it just looked like the replacements out there. I mean, it really was, right? Because it was a bunch of backup niggas playing with a bunch of backup niggas. So that's why I say, like, house money honcho. I'll say whatever the fuck I want to say about the game because we know, like, legitimately, it's a ragtag bunch of fucking flunkies. Trill said, we missed some niggas in the chat who was talking big shit in the pregame, told each one of my detractors show up post-game. The only couple were real enough to do so. Texans pack requires. See, I understand why Trill is a Browns. I understand now why Trillard followed Deshaun to Cleveland. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. Well, when my nigga Ken, I need my nigga Ken to talk some sense of the truth. But bro, gotta eat it, right? The Browns came in here and stomped a fucking mud hole in the Texans, right? And the Texans just opened up and took, just be gentle. Like, them motherfuckers took that shit, bro. And it's like, again, I know it's a bunch of fucking flame, but like, as a man, like, come on, bro. Come on, dog. Like, just that seeing that fucking play action, giving me the reminiscence of Shab to Andre, that shit hurt more nostalgically. I don't even know if this is a fucking word, nostalgically, than it did seeing him fucking jerseys last week, right? And to see him do it multiple times, right? To see him multiple times, right? It's terrible, right? Anyway. Joe Flacco old ass came and licked the fucking Texas secondary up, right? Ward, get him out of here. Look, we hired that nigga to be the pregame speech specialist. We're just not on the right. Get this nigga a non-roster front office, like, just motivational speaker spot. That nigga be getting motherfuckers fired up. Bro, this nigga, man, what? And then, I mean, think about it too. You had Grenard go out, you had Ward go out, you had who else on the defense? Somebody else on the defense went out, right? And so again, once you start seeing them bodies falling, it was just a matter of time when you were like, shit. It's gonna be like, and even then the defense was still applying decent pressure, right? Yeah, Nelson. Yeah, Nelson went out and he came back in. But it's like, even then, when you saw that, you're just like, we already down. We're already in a bad spot. But damn. But damn, you know, you're like, we are getting hurt. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Let me charge my fucking phone. This is what we're going to do. All right, I'm going to open up the line. I'm going to let y'all spill y'all sauce. Yeah, it's like that's what people like to do. Like we're the record breaker team. Like you want to break a record, go play the Tech. Like, but the only way you're gonna break a record against the Tech, you got to play like you got to be in dire shape. You got to be in a position like where you look like you about to get to shit kicked out of you, and then you end up kicking the shit out the Techs like the fucking Jets and the Browns, right? Yeah, I did. I died in the trenches with them hoes today, boy, and they was looking, boy. It's all right. It's all right. Because hopefully next week, you know, we back. You know, we're going to be in the building. We're going to be in the building. So shout out to Spit. Shout out to the rest of the roundtable. So the Wise Man said he's going to be there. I think 10 Man going to be there. I think Hector going to be there. So we're going to be in the building for the Tennessee game. So make sure you are a part of that if you are, you know, planning on catching the game before the year's over with. Let me see what else. I see y'all calling. I see y'all ready to spill some sauce. Let me go ahead and get ready to open up the line. There's something else I was going to say. Oh, y'all make sure y'all tune into the Den this evening, tonight, 9 p.m. It should be a very good Den. Seems like the ladies of the Den are already mad at me. We will be talking about, it's Texans related, the former Texan, what was his name, Jonathan Owens. About him talking about why he's the catch and why women are mad that he said that. But he's absolutely right. Simone Biles is not the catch, bro. All right. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling in to the sauce line this evening? Hold on. See, look, that's what I be saying. I be switching the shit up. The shit be doing the other shit. Hold on. Let me get my settings right. My players fuck up. 1 second. Wow. All right. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling in to the sauce line this evening? Roman, I got you, Roman, right now. Just like old times. Give me just 1 minute. Make sure you're good to go. All right.
Hey, the old is new. Is we going into a new year and we were still doing the same shit. So, you know, old is new.
Hey, you got to keep some elements of the sauce. You know, you got to stay saucy. So, man, Roman, you watched this atrocity that the Texans called a football game today along with me. What did you see today? What was the good, the bad, and the ugly? What your opinion of this game today?
The good was me turning the TV off. That was good.
Oh, wow. When did you turn the TV off?
I turned the TV off. What was that? 2 minutes into the third quarter.
Oh wow, you made a better decision than I did.
I was done. And the bad, the bad was, I think, this offense. I think the bad. No. The bad was the defense, because as much as Amari Cooper just straight out just dominated us, we had moments that actually put decent pressure on Flacco. We couldn't just execute that pressure. Flacco was looking like 2012, like he was fighting off against the 49ers in the Super Bowl. I mean, you had him just open up the lanes. We got 2 interceptions that went for nothing. So, I mean, if as much as the defense was terrible, I mean, it was horrible, it was the bad. The ugly to me was his offense. I mean, my God. Look, I think I love Case, you know, for what he's done for Houston as a Cougar fan, and as you know, he did a lot with the Texans back in the day, a couple wins, but that nigga old honcho. Oh my God, that arm is beat, and it opened up a lot of things that CJ makes this team. Really, him and Tank make this team, but CJ really makes this team because Nico, I agree, is not number one. He's had, as much as Case was fucking up this game, he had many balls that was right in his hands that he didn't catch. Matthew was dropping them all day. I mean, I felt like I felt like what's his name? Singletary was trying, but the offensive line was either couldn't open lanes for him or holding, and then it was just a mess, Honcho. It was a mess. But you know what? I'm in the Christmas spirit, Honcho. I'm not upset. I'm not upset.
You ain't let the Grinch steal your Christmas?
I'm not gonna let it ruin my Christmas. I'm about to eat good. I got gifts coming. Shit, I'm feeling good. But
what kind of gifts you got? What you get for Christmas?
No, players don't say their secrets, Honcho. Players don't say their secrets.
All right. I'm gonna keep it hush hush. All right.
But we still got a shot. Now, the problem with that is, as much as I believe in CJ, and I do believe in D'Amico Ryans as a head coach to motivate the team to get the best out of whatever we got, it's multiple factors. I think Bobby Sloak is being carried like no other, because soon as I saw Mills and Case coming back and forth, I knew the game was coming, because we were doing that shit last year with Driscoll and Mills. Look, we never won those games. I mean, doing 2 quarterback sets, you seen Kevin Stefanski did it once with DTR, and he did it with Flacco. He did that shit again. You feel me? Because then they go nowhere. We trying to get creative, and it's just like you calling up plays that are not. CJ's not in the game. You see what was working in that game for the offense? It was the run game. The hell you not keep running Singletary for? You trying to throw it with an old ass Case Keenum who ain't got the arm, with and Mechie and other people can't catch the save, can't get open and can't catch. Once again, you underutilized Schultz when he was getting some good production. I mean, my God, it's just so many things that I feel like if we got to rely on one man, or really 2 people, I would say, even when we get into the playoffs, man, we're not doing nothing. If we got the potential to be something, we have shown that we can put up points, but we got a lot of factors on our hands. CJ gonna come back, but he's probably not gonna be 100%. He'll probably be healthy enough to clear concussion protocol. But he will never be. He's not 100. No plays 100. Tank is out, who's the real glue. Nico is up and down. We really need a solid receiver. We need to see if we can pick up somebody like Mike Evans in free agency or something like that. He's from Houston, we from Galveston, but still, he's from here. And I think when you get the factors like that, what do you expect? I mean, injuries then wiped us out. Ward went out. Grenard went out. I feel like I'm missing somebody else who had went back. Nelson had went back and forth. I mean, as much as I don't want to use injuries as an excuse, Honcho, it's only so much you can do. When everybody you have that's a key contributor to your team is out. So, man, I ain't trying to ramble on here, but as much as I still have hope that if we can get some healthy people back, we can easily, to me, I can beat Tennessee and the Colts. Colts is a little more difficult because that's more of a rival, and Colts is, they fighting for it too. But I think we can beat Tennessee. But I'm saying is I think we can get in, but don't expect nothing else after that if we even do it. Don't be shocked if we don't. So, but it's more about the future to me, Honcho. I think I'm excited for the future of this team. But this year, I mean, I said this best to one of my friends. We got to get the last bit of the former Texans out and get the new Texans in. We got that lingering cough, Honcho. That's the former Texans. That's the getting blown out, losing leads, 7,000 quarterbacks. You feel me? That we got to get that Texans out. We got to get a new brand of Texans in. I think it's that year,
Okay. Well, I can hear you on that, Mr. Roman, but we went over a little on the South line. But I do appreciate you calling in. Speaking of lingering cough, these Texans keep me with a lingering cough.
Of course, Honcho, man. Merry Christmas to you.
Well, Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Roman. I do appreciate you calling and getting the South line started and sharing your thoughts with us today, man. We have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Of course, man. Merry Christmas.
Still ain't going to tell me what the gifts was. It's all good. That's it. All right, shout out to Roman, man, calling in and getting the South line fired up. So, I'm going to ask the good, the bad, and the ugly. And obviously, I know it's going to be tough for some people to find some good. My good, DP. You know what I mean? He got something. We saw something from DP that we hadn't seen. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the sauce line this evening?
Man, it's Wink, bro. I can't even do no introduction. Nigga, these niggas ain't earned none of that. Like, fuck all of that, bro. These niggas play like niggas. The dookie things that we used to seeing in the past. Bro, these niggas look so inept, nigga, without Tank. Bro, like, I think one of the most alarming things, nigga, that I heard during the entire broadcast is that all the fucking touchdowns that Nico caught, nigga, was in Houston.
Oh, wow.
I was like, yeah, every single touchdown that he has caught this year has only been in Houston. He has never done nothing on the road. But when you think about it, all of the big games he had was in Houston too. The Broncos game, the Steelers game, there was a couple other games where the nigga went off recently. You know what I'm saying? And they was all in Houston. You know what I'm saying? So, like, clearly he can't travel. And while he's having the best season to date, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give him his motherfucking due, you know, for what we expected. Because I ain't expecting nigga to make it through the season, let alone get over 700 yards. So he already done made me eat some crow already. I didn't think he was gonna get this many touchdowns. Niggas wasn't a helping case out today. The nigga put the ball where it needed to be in a few times. And I ain't saying that nigga didn't take no dumbass sacks and he wasn't trying to do too much and shit like that, because he did. But niggas wasn't helping that nigga up. He was hitting niggas in the bread basket right there in the face mask, everything. But he threw a couple of passes where I was like, bro, why would you throw that? Like, he threw a couple of them in the woods where I was like, bro, is this nigga like a baby T-Rex or something? Because that nigga arms do not go out past the shoulder pads. I'm like, bro, like, you know, like they shrunk that nigga arms, like it's little bitty arms, like little sticks. Like that nigga
strong hand.
Bro, that nigga need to go. That boy is handsome nigga from Scary Movie 2. Real talk, nigga. But except he ain't got no length on it. They may be strong, but he ain't got no arm length. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, they can't be serious, bro. Like, Davis Mills, bro. Let's talk about this. Anybody pumping up that nigga, bro, Davis Mills, bro, that nigga always do this against backups. Put backups in, that nigga's gonna shine. That nigga's gonna shine. So, like, and you saw how quick the moment that we scored them 2 points, and then we put up them 2-point conversions back to back on back to back drives. What they do? They put the nigga Myles Garrett and everything back in, and guess what? That nigga didn't really. He completed maybe like 2 or 3 passes, and the game was over.
Exactly.
The game was over. The moment that them niggas got being, that you seen Zadarius nigga and they couldn't stop this nigga for nothing. Like, they was letting this nigga Zadarius Smith go crazy in the fourth quarter, third quarter. I'm like, what is this shit? Bro, the good is, this is the good. The Stingley pick, so the boy got 5 picks on the season, because I predicted him to have a pick this guy, he got it. So I'm gonna give him his credit, even though it wasn't the whole game was trash. And the other good that I'll say, this nigga, like, was the Dameon Pierce run, and that I don't know what got into Dameon Pierce today. When they and honestly, Singletary, they'd have kept giving that nigga the ball, bro. We could have kept the game close. That nigga was running for almost 5 yards a carry, bro. They could not stop that nigga Singletary in the passing game or in the running game. And the last good that I'll give him, they gave this nigga, but this is 5-6 weeks in a row that Myles Garrett been held to not having no sack. So I will take that in stride, the fact that we got a defensive player of the year candidate, and we stonewall, and 2 of them niggas we stonewall, him and TJ. You know what I'm saying? So I will say that. But this nigga Jimmy Ward, he got to go. Jimmy Ward got to go. Mitchie, I'm really like on some, bro. Like,
I'm done. I don't need to see no more.
Bro, I don't know what it's gonna take. I really don't. I don't know what it's gonna take for that nigga to get better. Like, he had all the chances in the world. He had one that he had a couple of them hit him right now. Even last week that he could have caught. There was a touchdown or something he could. Bro, that nigga looking like Kadarius Toney out here. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he ain't got it, bro. Like, you know how like niggas used to be down on what's his name back in the day, DeVere Posey. Like, just because him, like, And I wanted to give him them vibes, right? Like I almost would be this, but then he finally got when he started kind of regular, he got hurt. Like I don't see none of that. I don't see none of that for Mitch. Like I know niggas want to have faith in him with like the character stuff.
Right.
But I felt like if any day was the day to show up that you belong on this roster, today was the day. You got more opportunities than usual, and you didn't really capitalize on anything. And that's why I'm just like, man.
The moment since Tank got out of the game, bro, he should have been showing up. And this is the reason why I say he should be showing up. The nigga be routing niggas up.
Yeah.
The nigga be getting separation. So, like, it ain't that he be getting locked up. That's not what it is. It's when the ball comes his way, he ain't catching them. And when he came out, he was one of the more the sure-handed receivers that was coming out even in his draft. So, like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's going to take, like, the fact that, like, he wasn't being used early on and he done took a back seat to tanking all these dudes and maybe that got in his head. Maybe I think it's a confidence issue. I don't think it's necessarily it ain't a talent issue. I think it's a confidence issue. And whatever that nigga need to do to get his confidence up, they need to go ahead and do it. But I'm going to tell you right now, with what I'm seeing, keep Nico. You already got Tank. Nigga, y'all need to go out here and then go show it up and go get 2 more receivers, legitimate receivers, bro. Because this shit going on, Robert Woods better not be on this roster next motherfucking year. He never should have been here anyway because he ain't made no impact all season outside of what, the first 2-3 games? Nigga, who else need to go? Jimmy Ward, nigga, that nigga need to go. That nigga sucks, bro. That nigga is nothing without the San Francisco defense. I don't know what the fuck wrong with this bitch ass nigga. That nigga sucks. That nigga's, bro, that nigga sucks,
how you thought about
bro.
Petrie getting benched today, bro?
He got benched?
Petrie got benched today, yeah.
When?
But
I don't even.
Maybe midway through the third?
When the fuck this happened?
I'm gonna say maybe midway through. It could have been late second, midway through the third somewhere. Yeah. Petrie got benched today, bro.
Nigga, this ain't no game you could be benching niggas. Like, what? I don't know, bro. Whatever, you know. I don't know who the fuck was calling the defense. Whoever was calling the defense today, nigga, it wasn't good. Nigga, it was late. It just wasn't good. They let this nigga Amari Cooper, nigga, like, bro, nigga, I thought it was me, nigga, playing with this nigga, bro, like, on motherfucking Madden or something. Like, I thought I was just throwing this lobbing this nigga the ball up, nigga, on arcade mode, nigga, because this nigga was cooking niggas all game long.
Yeah. Using our old shit against us.
I don't get it because Joe Flacco will throw you a pick, which he did.
Yeah.
He will do that. That nigga will, but it's just like, why in the fuck? Like, the moment Grenard went down, I was like, bro, what? Because when I saw Grenard go down, I was like, oh my God. You know, luckily they didn't run the ball on us, really. They wasn't that effective on the run game. So that's another positive I can give them. They didn't really do shit. And Njoku, they held Njoku to way less than what I thought they was going to give up to Njoku. They held Njoku in check for the most part. He got that dumbass touchdown or whatever, early on. But outside of that, like, the nigga didn't really do anything. Like, I mean, I'm trying to understand what are the other remaining 100 yards that the rest of their team even really went to, because he did a couple of check downs. Njoku got the ball a couple of times. I want to say Cedric Tillman got the ball here and there, and a couple of other niggas. But them niggas wasn't really doing that. But them niggas want to, huh?
So I'm saying they really didn't do shit. It was just really them couple of them 3 or 4 play actions to Amari that went big. That was really the majority of the offense. If you could have got that, and then you got to think about Ward being out, and they had that other backup, Houston, what's his name in? Carson, something like that. Yeah. And he got him a little pick, but then he kind of got cooked. No, it wasn't even him. Who was the other name? It was like Ross or something I don't even know. Ross or whatever, and he got baked on the double move. You know what I'm saying? That nigga got embarrassed. That nigga might want to hang his jersey up. That shit was embarrassing. But he got baked on the double move, and then it was like picking on them. They found a little weakness because we had those injuries, right? And they were able to capitalize on a couple of those fucking little plays. Other than that, the Browns really didn't do shit. It wasn't. They exposed those weaknesses early, and they jumped on that shit. Right, we weren't in a position to come back from it, right? And that's just what it was.
we being honest about it, bro. They capitalized. They team, nigga, is good enough, nigga, to be able to capitalize on all of the injuries and all of the players that went out. They was able to capitalize on all of that. That's what a good team. That's how a good team is supposed to respond, nigga. When the team don't have motherfucking got injured players all over the field, nigga. We had them on both sides of the ball. I don't think that nigga does any of this, nigga. If all of these niggas is playing, if it's healthy team versus healthy team, they don't beat us. I don't think they do.
Oh, no, I don't think
That's
so.
just me. I don't think so. So I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, I mean, they missing a lot of niggas too. They missing their tackles. They missing some guards. They got a lot of key players out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure, you know, it would have been an explosive game, nigga. But if Deshaun Watson is playing, I think he ain't playing good enough to beat us. I just don't. I don't think he was playing good enough to beat us. Nigga, Joe Flacco, though? Shit, that nigga do something in the playoffs, nigga, who knows? Nigga, motherfucking Deshaun Watson nigga might not have a team next year. And that nigga gonna get Nick Chubb back, and he still got a cannon too?
Yeah, he's still
with
saying,
Stefanski? Yeah. He could take, bro. I already seen what that nigga could do with a legitimate defense and a fantastic run game. He'll win the Super Bowl.
That's his mold right there. Shit, he fit right in there perfect.
Hey, get that nigga, bro, 40, nigga, about 40, 60 mil over the next 3 years, nigga. He can take over, nigga, what Deshaun Watson is doing, and will be way scarier. To be honest.
Shit, ain't Deshaun shit damn near guaranteed? How they gonna
yeah, it's fully guaranteed. But nigga, you can still take a loss.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we took one. Take a loss, bro. Just take that loss. Get it on, go and get it out of the way. Nigga, your team is built up. Nigga, they GM niggas up in the motherfucker, bro. They kept panning on this nigga Charles Davis. Nigga, this nigga up in the fucking stands.
Hey, but speaking of that, bring it back to Freaky Ford real quick. Because I look at it like this, man. We talked about the character. We talked about that. I don't know, unless I missed something. I don't believe that man was in the building today. Do you look at him differently for not showing up to support his team? That he wasn't here to support his team? That even though you injured, shouldn't you be there supporting your team?
I'd have to ask how many other games has he attended?
He went to a couple of them. He's been to a couple of them.
If he ain't been like consistently going to every single game, now I have to ask, are those Browns games or nigga, are those away games? We gotta specify, because I ain't willing to. I ain't gonna just tell the nigga. I mean, but what he wanted to do is his decision. I mean, to be honest, I don't really give a shit if he would have came or not. What was it? It wasn't gonna do anything just because he came. It's not for my lens. I mean, what was it gonna do for him if he would have came? What was it really gonna do?
Well, yeah. Soul surgery. He still take his ass to the game. What's his name at the head surgery trio? He at the games. But Jags fans going in on Trevor Bentrey. He heard it. I told y'all niggas a big sissy. Like, look, I ain't no expert. I'm a fan. Like I tell you, I don't believe in experts. Certain shit you see in a motherfucker, you just see him. That nigga's a big pretty boy sissy that takes a bunch of fake ass, and he had a fake concussion. He had a fake high ankle sprain. Yeah, they talking about he hurt again. That nigga's garbage, dog. I told you he's Daniel Jones.
CJ Beathard just fumbled, nigga. CJ Beathard just fumbled, gave the ball back to the motherfucking Bucks, nigga. They finna score again, nigga. This game looking like our game was looking, except way worse because they still got the number one overall pick.
Yeah, so, that's the frustrating part about it. It's just like the Texans couldn't capitalize on these many opportunities that we've had to put ourselves in a better position in the division.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I told y'all the high ankle fake. I told people the high ankle was fake. Look, when y'all saw the card didn't come out and he tried to play tough, like that motherfucker cried on the field like he lost his fucking dog, his boyhood dog. He had to put down old yellow. So this motherfucker beating on the ground and doing that. And he did that fake ass shit the next week. He throwing his helmet. That nigga's a big fucking diva sissy, dog. Like that dude is a big feminine. That dude is a punk, dog. Like there's no faith in Sunshine. That nigga was all hype. He's continued to be hype. They try to promote him as because the guys are winning. They'll wins make shit look different. They showed him. He's fucking putting up Daniel Jones numbers. The dude ain't good, bro. The dude is just in a favorable position at the time.
He's gonna lose 4 games in a row.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Four games in a row. And this was after nigga the fucking Colts. But see, this is what pisses me off. We went on. This is a game, whether CJ or not, nigga was on the field. I don't care. I can accept the loss against the Browns because the Browns, nigga, got a historically great defense. Nigga, they holding niggas point. They've been doing this shit all year to consistency, and they was beating teams like San Francisco. I'm not mad at the Browns. I would love to have another go with the Browns, nigga, when we got CJ back and nigga when we got some other shit back. But I mean, I would love to have that, but right now I don't think we ready to go again against the motherfucking Browns. Not after what I seen today.
Not across the board. But like I said, we had too many holes. Like I already knew, not having a guy like Cashman was gonna be big because you saw Perryman get caught up on one. Guys like that. It's those key pieces because it's like, yeah, everybody's they got the Browns they got injuries too, but we got backups and backups that were playing decent, like actually filling in a decent role, and those backups are out. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you talk about you still got Njoku, you still got Amari. You know what I'm saying? You still got a receiver. We got Nico and some niggas that y'all ain't Robert Woods who up there, and you talking about two niggas who haven't proven anything.
Schultz.
Yeah,
and you Noah Brown and Dalton Schultz. I mean, Brevin Jordan kind of been coming on the last couple of weeks. He been making some plays over the last month or so, but he ain't nobody who just no big. Brevin Jordan ain't nobody. That nigga will be wide open and step the fuck out of bounds, nigga. When he got a clear fucking shot, nigga, to the motherfucking end zone.
Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting though. It's gonna be very interesting. Like I say, there's always multiple parts to the season. So that's why I say you can never get caught up in the NFL. The NFL is a soap opera when each season, right? Because it changes, especially with over the 16, 17 games. Like a couple of weeks ago, the whole world swore that Jacksonville they're gonna go to. And we've been telling y'all since them niggas trashed. Them niggas been a joke. They've been a fraud. And then you have some weirdos who were smelling themselves. And now look at them. Them motherfuckers don't want to talk. They feeling like they ready to cut off the power button and shit. Like they don't know how to act. They swore they was going. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been telling y'all. And again, that's why I say, look,
beat us. All them niggas was going crazy when they beat us, nigga. They videos, niggas made response videos to me and you, nigga. Jacking off, nigga. Mentioned you, nigga was talking crazy about you in this video. I don't know if you saw it.
No, I'd have to watch that kind of stuff to see. Like, look, I'll tell you this. Again, I always keep receipts, big dog. Y'all know how I go. And if you want to come on here, we can have a conversation about it. And whenever we have to cross paths again, we can always have a conversation about it. I ain't ducking nobody. I just don't watch nobody's shit, so all that rah-rah sound good. It sounds really good. You know what I'm saying? But hey, stupid shit sound.
I was like, I don't know, bro. Like, it's a lot. The only reason why I ain't giving these niggas a pass because that ain't me. Yeah. But I am willing to forgive them for today's game only because the Colts got waxed. Because that's our real problem is the Colts. The Jags, I ain't worried about the Jags. I ain't, nigga, the only reason, I mean, it's enjoyable, nigga, the fact that, nigga, the fucking Jags, nigga, and it's only enjoyable because, nigga, the fans, nigga, was talking crazy, and the media done pumped this nigga Trevor Lawrence up, nigga, to be something that we all never seen before, which he's just a mediocre guy. But if we want to be complete, that's the only reason I'm not as irate, but it does infuriate me a little bit more. It's like I'm not mad about it, but I'm still mad about it. And the reason why is because you done had two games like this, nigga, in a span of 2 weeks. Nigga, just 2 weeks ago, nigga, you got the brakes beat off of you by the Jets. Nigga, team you never should have lost to. And now, nigga, you lose like this to the Browns. Like, come on, bro. We can't have that. Y'all need to tighten up. But shit, I'm gonna let somebody else get on up here, nigga, and hand baby back her phone and shit, bro. And all you niggas in the Discord, nigga, my phone, nigga, been on the fridge. I'm finna give me a new phone. Nigga had other shit to take care of, nigga, priorities. I will be back in the Discord, nigga, shortly.
That's a bet. Shout out to Wing, man. Appreciate you calling in and spending your sauce with us today, man.
All right, bet.
All right. That's funny. I ain't know niggas making videos. They still making them same videos. I'm still saying the exact same shit I've been saying. I bet they not. Shout out to me. That's one thing about me. How often do you ever hear me have to change my stance? Because I'm going to stand on the shit that I say. I'm not getting caught up. I'm not getting emotional. I'm not getting all effeminate about the shit. Niggas pussy start hurting when I start telling them shit. They don't like this shit. It's just the truth. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the sauce line this evening?
Yo, what up, bro? This TD.
TD, what's the motherfucking deal, TD, man? What's on your mind, man? How you feeling about
Man, this shit got me hot, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, my nigga.
Why you mad, man? What's up? Why you hot, man?
Man, bro. Nigga, you know why I'm mad. Why you ask that crazy ass question?
Man, I mean, shit, look, what could we really have expected going out there and then, you know, name like Bernard Nelson and whatchamacallit kind of going down, you know, Nelson, but well, it was just, was it really the Browns or was it the injuries that really outdid the Texans, man?
Man, honestly, bro, I think once again it was self-inflicted wounds, dog. Like Nick, cause I was late to the chat, cause I was arguing with some dumb motherfuckers on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Cause I had to make a post and niggas wanna just basically arguing with casual ass fans. You feel what I'm saying? And like they kept on saying, oh, how can you say the Browns sorry, yada yada. And I'm like, bruh, they didn't do nothing special, and if they are the number one defense, I'm not impressed, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we had time to at least stay in the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily say win it. You know, even though I feel like we had a chance in the beginning, but like I was telling motherfuckers, this the NFL, nigga. You gotta score. You have to score at certain periods of time, nigga. You can't drag this shit on for like one quarter to another and expect to win, bro. Especially if we started off bad. This shit got me hot though, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ask me some other shit, dog.
Okay. So just looking at this game, man. Like, when did you feel like it was out of hand? At what point did you say, all right, the Texans ain't gonna win this? There's no way the Texans gonna win this game.
What play was that? When Steven Nelson got his ass cut. Nah, that wasn't Steven Nelson. That was the nigga that was in for him. Like, you know, when they call that pass interference.
Yeah.
You know, when Amari Cooper had caught that touchdown and shit. Yeah. I say, man, this shit over with, bro. This shit over with. I'm sitting there drinking. I had it sobered up like a motherfucker. Like, yeah, I said this shit was over with, dog. This nigga Steven Nelson is fucking garbage. And in my opinion, had they would have kept Stingley on him, the outcome probably would have been a little different, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Had they would have just kept Stingley on him, because shit, he was the only one that was smoking us like that, bro. If you think about it.
Yeah, so if you take away 2-3 plays, you take them couple of plays away from Amari, them couple of play action plays, really, because it was the play action that he was cooking the ass on. Like, you take them couple of plays away, and again, you get guys in there that are used to those reps, who not biting on shit like that, again, with the backups. But you take them 2 or 3 plays away, shit, you talking about a different game. Like, there's nothing that the Browns did consistently that was better than what the Texans were doing.
Nothing. It's nothing that they fucking did, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm not tripping. That's why I called in, bro. It's nothing that the fucking Browns did. Niggas keep on saying that they got the number one defense, yada, yada, yada. Bro, I'm not impressed if that's the case, because we were still supposed to be in this game, bro. And niggas keep on saying, oh, the defense ain't do this, ain't do that. What the fuck? They supposed to play offense too?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? They supposed to, like, get under center and, like, nah, bro. This shit was strictly because our defense can only do so much. Consider the defense, the kind of defense we have, dog. And if you notice, bro, when I call in and talk to you, I don't talk numbers. I go strictly off the eye test, my nigga.
That's all that matters.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't, like, bro, we could have had this fucking game if the offense would have stepped up. I don't know what the fuck Bobby Slug was calling. I don't know, dog. But we ain't execute. Like, we ain't do nothing, bro. We ain't do nothing. And to answer your question, because I heard you say, was Nico Collins like still the number one or some shit like that?
Yeah,
That's what you said.
That's what he was at. Like, because people were saying, I said this was the game that he had a chance to prove himself to be a number one, which I think we know the outcome of that. But just looking at it now, with him having this opportunity, do you feel like that's a conversation we should still be having if Nico Collins is the number one wide receiver?
I mean, honestly, bro, he still is the number one receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like, he been balling out all this year. And you got to think about it. CJ out. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they don't have him and Case don't have the amount of chemistry that, you know, versus like, Case and CJ. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, I mean, not using that shit as an excuse, but because if you one of them guys, you one of them guys, bro. Yeah. But I just think, like, you know, it was a bad game all around for the offense, bro. And shit, it was just one of them days.
Nico had a couple of them, like I say, hit him in the hands. And, you know, we could talk about, I don't think there's a conversation to be had about Mechie anymore. I know some people still want to have a conversation. I'm out the Mechie conversation officially. Hopefully he proves me something wrong, you know, within these next couple of games. But I'm out on Mechie, so we can make that official after this game. But yeah,
shit, you and me both. I've been off that nigga a long time ago, bro. Like Mechie, like, I mean, I know he then overcame the cancer and all that shit, but now it's time to play football. Like, yeah, thank God you beat that shit. But nigga, can you play now? Is the question. You feel me?
Thing. Like, I know people don't look at it like it's fucked up now. At this point, you a man, you back on the field, you playing, you got to be under the same circumstances as everybody else. And it ain't no this, that, or the third. It's just that, bro, it's not panning out. And I'm not seeing it. I know what people wanted and hoped for. For whatever reason, it's not translating with this team. And, I mean, other than the fact that we don't have nobody to replace, we got to play.
Yeah, and I can't say shit about Noah Brown because shit, like, he ain't get that many looks. You feel what I'm saying? But I figured he was gonna be one of the ones that was gonna have to step up, which is still feel like that because, you know, like, for one reason, Tank out. You feel what I'm saying? And niggas like bigging him up, saying that, like, you know, shit, he might be a number one. You remember that shit? You feel what I'm saying? But nah, like, I feel like he still got to be the one to step up. Like, no, Nico Collins, shit, he the number one receiver right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love to say Tank, but Tank got a little bit more work to put in. Nico, because he got the most receiving yards on the squad right now. So, shit, Nico Collins, man, he got to, like, you know, he number one right now.
Even though if you feel like he's a number one, but who do you feel like is more of a threat to a defense? If you looking at Nico or you looking at Tank in their own right?
Oh shit, Tank. You know what I'm saying? Like you think about this, bro. Look what Tank doing his rookie season, bro. So imagine when he hit that second, third, and fourth year, bro. Like, man, the nigga gonna be at least a top 3 or at least top 5 receiver in the league, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can't put too much on him because he a rookie. You feel what I'm saying? But nah, bro, I honestly feel though, like, we got to steal in the draft, bro. Taking Tank out of Houston, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tank is gonna be one of them niggas, dog. Straight up.
I approved it. Like I say, you know, just dumb play call and put him in a position that he shouldn't have been. But even the fact that he ain't complaining about being in that position, because, you know, a lot of receivers act like divas and don't want to get in the mud, you know, and shit. He wasn't tripping, you know, just unfortunately ended him being hurt. So I got a lot of love for Tank, and I think that, you know, when he comes back, it's gonna be even more impressive because he knows how to run. So yeah. So okay, so like I say, we talk about the good, the bad, and ugly. Was there anything that you could look at this game and say was a good, was a highlight, was a plus when you look at it from the Texans?
I mean, I want to say the defense because at least they showed a little light, but like I say, they can't do everything, bro. Like, the offense is the reason why we lost this motherfucking game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no, like, it was nothing, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, we couldn't capitalize off the turnovers. Like, we couldn't do none of that shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's up to the coach to put us in good positions, but goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like Case was holding the ball too long. You feel what I'm saying? Like niggas was dropping the ball. Like that's all on the offense, dog. Like I didn't like shit. I watched a few plays when Nico Collins had that bitch right in his hands and he dropped it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I got a good question
honestly,
for you. I got a question for you. There was some discussion in the Discord, a lot of discussion in the Discord during the game. What do you feel like is the move with Laramie Tunsil? Do you feel like
say it one more time?
What do you feel like is the move with Laramie Tunsil? Is he worth what he's getting paid? Or do you feel like maybe the Texans should explore options with Laramie Tunsil?
Man, overall, considering the injuries that we have, I think he playing solid, bro. You know what I'm saying? He should be playing a little better considering he the highest paid lineman we got. But I think overall, dog, we playing solid, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because look what we get, consider what we was for the past 3 years, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody was expecting us to be in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was writing us out before we even like played it down this year. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, nah, man. Overall, and honestly, when it comes down to the offense, now that we sort of kind of address the running game a little bit, like it's the receivers that need to step up, bro. It's the fucking receivers that need to step up. And shit, and honestly, I can't really think of nothing. I really can't think of nothing else because shit, the O-line can only do so much. Shit, you ain't gonna be able to block everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Shit, I mean, same way with the receivers, they ain't gonna be able to catch everything. But right now, how I see it, it's the motherfucking receivers that need to step up. You know what I'm saying? You know, even though CJ out, which plays a big factor, you know.
But as if you're getting hit in the hands, you got to make catches. Because there was, like you said, there was a few plays that niggas was getting hit in the hands. Like when you say they was getting hit in the chest, like
that's true. But see, I played football, honcho. I played receiver at that, and I mean, of course, not on this level. But shit, like contact is contact, my nigga. Like you might think in your mind you might finna make this catch, my nigga. But shit, soon as somebody make contact with you, you know, that kind of like it kind of like goes into like shit, who wanted the most type shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So shit, like, I mean, it's hard to say from us watching TV, dog, or like even if you at the games, my nigga, because you know everybody running foes in that bitch. So like, you know, I mean, it's hard to say, but I do believe, you know, by you being a professional, if that shit hits your hands, you do got to catch it. Depends on, you know, how it hits your hands. Like, if it's right there in your fucking hand, yeah, like, hell yeah. Like, try to grip that shit and like, catch it, my nigga. But if it's off your fingertips, that's a hard-ass catch, my nigga.
Yeah, I understand. But yeah, I'm talking about if that shit making contact with your palms, if that shit is passing in any vicinity of your palm region, you need to be catching that bitch. And I'm not, you know, I know if you stretching out, you talking about some, you know, really extended shit. Everybody not D-hop, everybody ain't got the super hands, the super gloves or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not expecting that. But if it's in that region, if it's in that chest area, if it's in there within them palm, I expect you to come down with that. You know what I'm saying? Like
hell yeah, exactly, bro, exactly. And that's what kind of like that's why I'm saying, bro, we still had chances to be in a position to at least be in the game, bro. Cause they wasn't doing nothing fucking special, bro. Like Joe Flacco, like he ain't have a bad game, but come on, dog. Come on, bro. The defense only did so much, bro. They only did what they was able to do. We gotta execute on that on the turnovers, and you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta do that shit, dog. And for that reason, that's why we ain't win this game. Motherfuckers sitting there arguing with me, talking about like, oh, they got the number one, like the Browns got the number one defense. We banged up. Look what we done.
They played a lot of lucky. They played a lot of fortunate situations, right? And they were able to come out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just kind of what happened with the Browns. Like, that's why I say them stats and numbers and all that shit. That shit don't mean, it means something, but it don't mean nothing, right? Because it's too many factors in football to say that this applies to that, right? And I get, you know, yards and then things like that. I get certain shit is what it is, but all that shit don't mean it's whoever's the best defense is the best defense that day. You know what I'm saying? It's only gonna be two of them on the field. All that rest of that shit don't fucking matter. It's two teams that line up. Yeah. And I felt like the Texans' problem with me today on defense, though, they were getting there, but it was a few times that when plays that should have been tackles for a loss or minimal gain, they were not wrapping up, and they let guys get an extra 3, 4, 5, 6 yards. You know what I'm saying? And I think some of those extended a couple of drives to set the situation up where Flacco was able to kind of to bait us on some of those. And that's kind of what was killing me, because there was a few plays, I forgot who it was. They had it would have been a loss, but for whatever reason, just they not.
You
wrapping
talking about
up
before Grenard got hurt?
Yeah, I want to say it was before Grenard got hurt, but it was like say it's just.
So let me ask you.
I want to hear it.
Go ahead. My bad.
No, you good. Go ahead.
Well, nah. Okay, like two questions before I get out. Right. Number one is, do you think I'm fucking tripping when I say that that the Browns defense wasn't doing much? Like they wasn't doing nothing special, bro. Like I'm just trying to make sure I'm not tripping, because I know you logical as a Texan fan, bro.
Yeah, but my deal is like I don't feel like they were where they were supposed to be, but I don't feel like they were doing anything that should have prevented the Texans from being able to play their game. A lot of the shit that was going on, and I forgot a little dude name, what it was, 23. He had caught a couple little pennies for the Browns. I forgot his name. But to me, they could have exploited him. But for whatever reason, like I say, we weren't able to get the ball off, that we weren't able to make those plays. But it was a couple plays that he was involved in, and he didn't do shit. It was just receivers were dropping the ball. They just were not making the catches. And that's what I feel like. I don't want to call it chemistry. They had a week to work on it. They knew what the situation was going into the game. But I don't feel like the Browns were in the right place. The Texans wasn't getting no yak yards. I'll give them that. Like they were where they were supposed to be. They were making the tackles they were supposed to make. Yeah. But I don't feel like they were doing shit exceptional. Like, oh my God, we can't move the ball on these motherfuckers. Like, I don't feel like that. I feel like they played good football, but they wasn't like, oh man, I wouldn't want to see these niggas again. Nah, I didn't get that at all.
Yeah, okay. My point exactly. Like you said, what you said meant a lot. Okay, but my second question. How you feeling going into next week? Well, now we got the Titans next week, right?
We're finna beat the fucking shit out the Titans next week, man. I'm telling you, boy,
okay, well, back there with the next two games, how you feeling?
Man, we finna beat somebody ass. Like we finna beat the shit out the Titans, and then look, CJ gonna say we gonna look. We are gonna be in a conversation, and that game gonna mean something. Indy has traditionally given us.
Even if it's minus CJ?
Man, you say even what happened?
If it's minus CJ, like if CJ not playing, like you think how you feeling?
Even next week, if we don't play, man, if we play Davis Mills against the Titans, we're gonna beat the shit out of the Titans. Man, fuck the Titans. The Titans, like come on, they're not gonna be able to hang us, right? Like, because again, even if you trot out Case, and I don't hope we don't ever see Case again. I'm done. All the U of H love I got for Case, cool, that's all good. You done enough for it. But even if we got to try Davis Mills out there against the Titans, if that defense plays, that defense was what it was. If that defense plays the way they did, and then you actually have a Nico out there, you know what I'm saying? Because we ain't had no Nico against the Titans, we'll be able to beat the Titans. If Devin runs anything like he was running, if you can get a little bit of Pierce, but you got him in that return today, if you can get a little bit of that in the run game, and I think that's going to be a spark for him next week. I think that's something to watch, because I think playmakers make plays. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that's going to be a little spark for him. We're gonna beat the shit out the Titans. Like we gonna beat.
But see now, listening to you, my nigga, I gotta keep it real with you, honcho. As much as I'm riding with you, my nigga, I think you just going based off emotions right now, dog. Especially if we don't have CJ.
You saw what we did to them boys in their house with no Nico, no CJ. We had no Cashman. We ain't had no.
Yeah, but we eliminated these niggas. So in other words, they want to try to come back and then ruin our motherfucking show. You feel what I'm saying?
But you know what? We playing them on H-Town night. So they coming on H-Town day or whatever. That's what it's supposed to be next week. So when they come in this motherfucker, we got bigger hopes and aspirations. We got bigger hopes of CJ return. I mean, like even if CJ ain't there, right? Like here's what you got. Say CJ ain't there. Davis Mills is playing for something. Right? Say CJ ain't there and you don't start Case. Davis Mills is playing for a job somewhere else next year because he ain't gonna be here next year. So he's gonna go out there and he gonna try to play for something. And the Titans, again, it's not about what the offense does. If the running game can sustain, you give me 3/4 of what you gave me in Tennessee, and you telling me that that defense can give me. I'm not expecting you to shut Henry down like that again, but you have the formula for Henry. You have the formula for Henry, right? So in a situation like that, I don't think they go off like that. I don't see them being able to come back again, and they're not. It's not gonna happen. Like, we'll beat Tennessee, right? Again, with CJ, we're gonna blow the roof off that bitch. If it's Davis, we're gonna beat the shit out of Tennessee. It may be a 2-score game, right? With Case, I rode with my nigga to the wheels. The wheels fell off today. So Case, you my nigga. Case, you want to call it? You want to go hunting? I'm down. You want to go? You want to go? Whatever. We can drink a beer. I don't even drink beer like that. You my nigga. But you done all we need. You know what I'm saying? You can sit, old dog. You know, it's all good. But yeah, you know, I still feel we get the win. This is gonna be ugly. It's gonna be another one of them kind of like we'll have to squeak it out a little bit. But I feel like Tennessee ain't got our number. We finna embarrass Tennessee for the next few seasons to come, as long as we're relatively healthy.
But you still ain't mentioning shit about the coach, my nigga. Like, you ain't mentioning shit about the niggas, bro.
But this, so
that's why I say you going based off emotion.
If we talking Colts, I gotta have CJ back. Ain't no way. If we talking Colts, I gotta have CJ back in the scenario. And if that's the case, again, CJ playing for something. He'd have sat out 2 or 3 weeks. In this scenario, hypothetically, he'd have sat out 2 or 3 weeks, and he'd heard motherfuckers talk about how he ain't rookie of the year no more. He'd heard some goofy ass Texans fans, well, this team is really better without him. And then they didn't jump back and forth and all that. So he didn't heard a bunch of bullshit. He didn't heard the national media switch to this motherfucker Puka and all this other extra shit. So he's gonna come back with a chip on his shoulder, right? Y'all done talk down on me. Y'all let pretty boy. Y'all said that this nigga was gonna take the. And he gonna come back with something to play. And I feel like he gonna light him up. I feel like CJ got that. And again, this ain't just hype. Like you know a motherfucker, especially you play with or play against, you know a motherfucker with the killer instinct, right? And CJ has that shit. And so, like I say, he gonna come back. And you telling me in his rookie year, with all the nonsense being said right now, that he has the opportunity to silence all that shit, and it's gonna come down to this one. Oh yeah, I'm not saying we're gonna blow him out the water, but we'll win that game. Well,
see, Honcho, bro, what see, that's what kills me with you, though, dog. Like, cause, like, you know, like, I've been listening to you, bro, and shit, I didn't heard you say, well, shit, I don't care if we make it to the playoffs. Why the fuck wouldn't you care, bro, considering the drop that we had for the past 3 years, bro?
I understand it. I'll take it. To me,
you know what I'm saying?
The playoffs is the cherry on top for me.
Yeah.
So it's to me, it's a good thing. I'm content with this. Yeah, and that's what I meant. Like, so I'm not saying I'm not gonna say I don't want it. Of course, deep down, I want to go to the play. I want to talk some shit too. I want to stomp with the big dog. But my thing is just that if we don't get there, if we just happen to fall short, I'm not gonna look at this season. Oh, write it off. This is a terrible season. The Texans, they fucked up this season. Let's clean house. Like, I'm not finna panic. I'm not gonna trip. I'm just like, damn, okay. We know what we're sitting on. You know what I'm saying? That's my mindset about it.
Because overall, and like, you know, to piggyback out what you said, bro, like, this is a motherfucking progression season, bro. When nobody expecting us to be in the playoff conversation from anyways. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I'm with you on that, but this shit is so close. I want it, bro.
Yeah,
I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be on the outside looking in from this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you 100%. Especially the way the things have fallen in these last few weeks, when the things really have been favorable for those odds to improve for the Texans. But Texans got to do what they got to do. And I feel like and my thing is also, because the playoff hopes gonna get you, you're gonna get excited and you're gonna get way up there, right? But we've also seen what has happened to Texan teams of the past who have actually been in a good spot in the playoffs or stumbled into the playoffs. And it's an exit that looks kind of embarrassing. So sometimes, you know, you want to avoid that. I'd hate to have a day like today on the national stage. Like if we were the only game on, having a game like today, or being the only game on, having a game like we played against the Jets. And so that's why part of it is like, I want the playoffs, but then you fuck around and end up in the playoffs against a team who was a little bit more prepared than you are, right? And then you can have one of them. Again, I'm not expecting the Texans to do that, but that's why I'm cool with however the outcome is. So like if they get it, cool, I'm gonna be super excited about it. I'm not gonna be upset about it at all. If not, I'm still not gonna be upset. I'm like, the Texans got a solid foundation for the next few seasons. Now let's see what we need to do to fix those holes and solidify the team. That's kind of how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, man, because to be honest with you, bro, niggas don't respect us, bro. I don't give a fuck who we got, how many games we win. Niggas do not respect us, dog. But, bro, and this shit kind of like, it's frustrating to a degree, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, this Texas, this shit, this the mega for football. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And bro, like man, that shit just drives me, bro. You can just cause I drive trucks, my nigga, and like I hear certain shit, you know what I'm saying? Especially like when I bring up my team, my nigga, like niggas don't respect us at all, bro. But we're in a position to earn motherfuckers' respect, my nigga. You know, with the personnel and the players we have, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, even us just making it to a motherfucking Super Bowl, bro, that'll wake a lot of these motherfuckers up. But other than that, they don't respect us, dog. These niggas, they laugh at our sports out here in Houston, bro.
Oh yeah. I got one question for you, TD. I got one question for you, man.
What's up?
You drive Swift trucks?
You say what?
Do you drive Swift trucks?
Swift trucks?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Like Swift tray, like for Swift?
No, I used to drive for them hoes, but nah, I don't drive for them hoes no more. Nah.
Okay. I was just checking. I'd heard some people in the South said some bad stuff about Swift, man. So I was just having
Nah, man, Swift some hoes, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But I mean, just to switch topics for a little second. If anybody do want their CDL, take y'all ass out there to Stevens Transport, bro. That's why I got my shit. They not gonna give it to you, but they gonna give you the tools and shit to get your CDL, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just that the pay ain't gonna be all that good starting off as a rookie driver, bro. But like once you get your experience and get up in there, like hell yeah, you can make some money.
That's what's up. All right, well, that's a bit.
But that's all I had though, bro. That's all I had though, man. Happy holidays to you, my nigga, to everybody in the chat and shit. H-Time stand up. And we gotta come with it these last two games. Fuck the Jags. Fuck everybody who ain't down with us, my nigga.
Ready. Shout out to TD.
Shit, yeah. I'm gone, baby. Stay up.
For sure. Appreciate you calling in, man.
All right.
All right. Shout out to TD, man. Oh, yeah, man. Like I feel, and it's just look. I feel like things are favorable for the Texans. You feel me? And so. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling in to the sauce line this evening? Y'all hit that like button, y'all all looky-loo ass niggas. Who we got calling in this evening?
This shit's still ringing.
Huh?
I said, this shit's still ringing in my ear. You need to fix this shit, honcho.
No shit. That's crazy. So it's Mr. J Mail, man. How are you feeling about
hold on, man. Let me call her right back, man. This shit's still ringing, bro.
That's crazy. All right, good. So what we're gonna do, man? We're gonna take Mr. J Mail call when he called back, and then we got one special request call after that. And then we're gonna wrap it up after we take the last two calls. So don't be asking me what the number is, take the number down. What's the motherfucker deal? Who we got calling into the sauce line this evening?
Oh, what's good, honcho?
What's good? J Mail, there are allegations in the chat. Allegations from one TA Trill says that you have been ducking him.
Nigga, I was fishing. Ain't nobody worried about a nigga named Trill from Port Arthur that ain't even Trill. You ain't even, how you gonna say you Trill or you name yourself Trill and you don't even embody the word? But we're not gonna go there. Let's talk about the game, something that actually matters.
Okay. So looking at this game, looking at what Houston, the team that they so-called trotted out on the field today, we tried to look at the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? So I know the good is hard. If you got something, but give me the good, the bad, and ugly from this game in your opinion, Mr.
The good, I got two goods actually. Well, I don't know. The first one I ain't gonna say it's a good. I'm just happy for my nigga GP that he did something productive on the field. I know he needed that personally. So shout out to Pierce. It was good to see that. The second,
Dalton Schultz got that dog in him, bro.
Mm.
He got the dog in him. That boy was out there balling, making plays, bro. Yeah, it didn't really amount to nothing, but that boy was balling, bro. We got to stop sleeping on Dalton. Go ahead and extend that man. Unless we could get a better option, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and extend them. The bad, man. The bad and the ugly. Let's combine them. The bum, Bobby Slowbitch.
Bum Bobby?
The bum Bobby Slowbitch. This nigga here, bro, he cost us this game. From that bullshit he pulled from the very beginning.
Yeah.
If you notice, they was playing sluggish the whole first quarter because even the team looking at them like, what the fuck is we doing? You thought you was going to confuse the offense. You confused everybody. What is going on?
What? The team, the fans, the announcers, shit.
Everybody.
What the fuck? Confusing the quarterback. Shit, Case and fucking Davis ain't even know what to go. What the fuck?
And that's his biggest fucking issue, bro, is he try to do too much. He try to be too cute, bro. Just fucking call the plays. Like, he been doing that shit. Oh, this was the most egregious shit he did all year with switching them in and out like that. But he been doing stupid shit like this all year and fucking us over. Fucking calling 20-yard pass plays on 4th and 2 multiple times. Like, he stayed doing dumb shit, bro. So him by himself is bad and ugly.
Yeah. Man, do you retain the services of Bobby next year if there is a different option available?
It's gonna be hard to say. It's gonna be hard to say no because we know when CJ come back, he gonna right all Bobby's wrongs, and that's the bad part about it. When you got a player like CJ, you mask what's really wrong with your team. So he will be here again next year. He ain't going nowhere. If he does, great. I hope I'm wrong, but I highly doubt it.
So, do you feel like the Browns were just a hands down better team than the Texans, what you saw on the field today?
Nah, not at all. Like I said, it came down to that stupid shit he did at the beginning of the game. And then you're not gonna win once you do stupid shit like that, and your defense is constantly on the field, and they getting drove down the field. Like, what do you expect them to do? I played like my high school team, bro. We was cold on defense, didn't have no offense, and we could not win games because shit. By the second quarter, we gassed. Like, we've been on the field the whole first quarter. You can't win games like that, bro. And it's like the last caller said, it's only so much them boys can do. Now, I will say, once that kicker went out and they just started going for it on 4th and down and they just throwing it straight to Cooper, like, that's unacceptable, bro. That's just straight up unacceptable. And you said it reminded you of the old Matt Schaub days, Matt Schaub and Andre Johnson. You know what this felt like to me, Honcho?
What was that?
This felt like when T.Y. Hilton used to come into our fucking stadium and beat the dog shit out of us. This is what that shit felt like today.
I don't even talk about that shit.
But that's what it reminded me of. And you know what play told me this game was over?
What's that?
That 4th down when he had that toe tap grab.
Yeah.
That's when I knew the game was over. Like, come on, bro. It's no excuse for today. And it's a coaching issue. I'm not gonna put it on the players because they like. Let's be real. We basically playing with our JV squad.
Yeah, and again, that's why I felt the same way, that it was going to be a matter of coaching if the Texans were going to be able to, use the tools that they had to find a way to get some success today. And then again, I feel like with Grenard going down, I thought that was a huge piece. I think Grenard going down was a huge, bigger thing than a lot of us.
But you know what the biggest thing that stood out to me. Singletary only had 9 carries, bro.
Yeah. That's ridiculous. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way, bro. That's like, it's no excuse for that, bro. Like, this man been getting 100-yard games back to back. Like, come on, bro. And then you get hyped up. I understand, we all happy that Pierce got that touchdown. But now you want to try to work him back into the offense. Like, bro, come on, bro. Do what's been working. Get that man motor the ball and let him do what he do.
It was kind of desperation because you felt like Pierce might have had the hot hand or, whatever. But it didn't. It wasn't.
Running a kickback and running the ball is not the same shit.
Exactly.
It's like sometimes I wonder if Bobby knew anything about football.
Bobby Boucher. Like, that's probably what happened. What if somebody punked him for his playbook? He punked him for his playbook. So, like I say, looking at this Texas team, man, what do you feel? Does the squad that was put out here today? Again, this is not going to be a squad we're going to see in the next couple of weeks. Does this loss today make you feel any worse, considering everybody else pretty much lost? So I don't know what the update on the Jag game is. The last I saw, they was getting their bitch ass smoked.
They still getting the curve stomped.
Good.
But that's the only saving grace for this game is that both of them teams lost. And like you touched on with pretty much every caller, it makes it a little more disappointing because once again we had an opportunity to take the lead in the division, and we blew
it. 12. Fuck the Jags. Good. I want to see the Jags wallow in their misery. They was talking, so you don't respect it. This is why we don't fucking respect the Jags.
I called this, so I'm just sitting here, reveling in my prediction.
Imagine calling another man T Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you as a grown. I'm not gonna assume anybody's orientation. Calling another man T Daddy. Right? Like, word? This is what y'all nickname for motherfuckers is? This is how y'all getting down in Jacksonville?
That must be a London thing.
It must be like this. Yeah, young T Daddy's in the game. We call him. It's really tea as in tea and crumpets.
They love tea in London.
Yeah. You feel me? And I don't even want to talk down on tea because I'm a big tea fan myself. Right? I like tea. I like to drink various teas, various flavors. But I ain't calling no other man no tea. They ain't calling no other nigga. Damn, what kind of weird shit is that, bro? Anyway, so
the reason we call them the fag wars.
Yes. So, Mr. J Mel, there is an individual, feels like you have been ducking them, that wants to have a discussion about a conversation. Are you willing to engage in this discussion about this conversation?
I ain't scared of nothing. I ain't never ran from shit. Win, lose, or draw.
All right. Just one moment here. Hold on. How to use the modern technologies. This may be, I don't know. I got to think about this.
Hello?
Mr. J Mel, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
And who do we have joining the conversation at this time?
Professor Trill.
MTA Trill. Thank you for joining us, sir. So their allegations.
Still TA, huh?
Yeah, still TA, especially for the allegations, and because you was right today, you must have copied off the answer key from the professor's office. So you say that first, allow me to eat my crow. Professor Trill was correct. He said that the Texans were going to take the L today in a very unfashionable way. And him being the Dirty Browns fan that he is, he was absolutely
I was about to
right.
say we can't be mad. He was just rooting for his team.
Yeah, so I'll give him that. That's why I got the Kwanzaa crow up, right? Happy holidays to all of y'all. And so I will take that, right? So now, you said that Mr. J. Mel was ducking you, sir.
Yes.
And why are you making these allegations, sir?
You said I did what?
Because he is. You was ducking me, nigga.
Ain't nobody ducking you, bro. I've been fishing this whole time.
Nigga, I put it in capital letters. Anybody can go under split stream and see me putting in the chat in all caps. Joshua, why you keep ducking me, Joshua? How the fuck am I supposed to know that? You in the chat.
Didn't I call you?
Yeah,
Didn't I call you 20 minutes before the stream and say, hey, send me a text before you start the stream because I'm fishing. I don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be listening while I'm fishing.
Yeah, yes, he did.
So ain't nobody.
How the fuck am I? How am I supposed to know that?
I couldn't duck a nigga playing Duck, Duck, Goose. Nigga, I ain't never ducked a nigga in my life.
Nigga, you was in the chat making comments. You were in the chat making comments. How was I not supposed to assume that you wasn't reading the fucking chat?
I made
one comment. When you making comments.
I said, what's the motherfucking deal? And you ain't see me in there after that.
Nigga, you made a few comments, nigga. Stop playing.
What I said, what's the motherfucking deal? And hit the like button. And then I just got in my car because it got dark, and I said, damn, this nigga turned 2 questions into 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah, you did say that, too. I definitely remember that. That was actually kind of funny.
Okay, so I had 3 comments.
That's beside the point.
Ain't nobody ducking you, bro.
No, I'm talking about in spit stream. Not honchos. Spits.
Do what?
In spit stream.
In spit stream? I was still fishing.
Yes.
I called him during.
But you commented.
I commented one time, nigga. I got in the stream.
And I said something to you. I said, hello, Joshua. How are you?
You think I got 3 hands, nigga? I'm not.
And why wasn't your comment clear? You was right after all that shit you thought. See, this is my thing. Niggas come with a certain type of energy, right? Then when they end up being wrong, all of a sudden they want to change up and shit.
I keep the same.
And then be surprised. No, you don't, bro. No,
you talking about the prediction, nigga?
Yes, you talked all that shit. You more than anybody else.
I eat my crow. It's cool.
Well, that's all you have to say. I ain't say, Mr. Honcho. Honcho ain't ducking.
You ain't talking about
yes,
like,
nigga.
My crow, you say I'm ducking you, nigga. I'm doing shit, nigga.
Yes.
My
what did I tell you? No, hold on.
In the fucking chat,
nigga.
What the fuck you think this is?
No, I get that. But what the fuck did I tell you before I left? I told you and everybody else, okay, all you niggas talking that shit to me, show your ass up when the game is over.
And I had
you showed up, but you act like. See, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Sure, you know.
I told you.
Goddamn well, I don't never duck no smoke. You know, if I'd have been looking at
you ducked me.
Going right back and
no, nigga, you ducked me today because you knew I was coming.
If I was in,
J Mel.
If I was actually looking. No,
nigga.
I wasn't worried about
nah, bro. No, you don't get to use that as an excuse with me. No, I don't give a shit how grown you is, nigga. You ducked me today. You pumped out today. No, nigga, you pumped out today. You pumped out today.
What the fuck is you talking about?
No, nigga, it ain't got nothing to do with that. It ain't about feelings. No, nigga, it ain't about feelings, nigga. Everybody, no, hold on. Hold on a second, bro. Hold on a second, bro. Everybody in here know what kind of nigga I am, nigga. If I say something, I stand on it. If I'm wrong or right, I show the fuck up. And I take everything that come with that. But why when it's the other way, when I'm right, niggas don't. See, niggas won't even let me get the goddamn sentence out.
Yeah, we know what kind of nigga you is.
No one knows what it means.
It ain't got nothing to do with the conversation, bro. I showed up. When I was wrong, I showed up.
You want to, bro?
I
I
hope
had
so.
things that I wanted to do. I listened to the stream while I was doing what I wanted to do. Honcho can vouch for that.
And
I
that's
told him what
fine.
I was doing before he even went live. So ain't
And
nobody
that's fine.
worried
I got
about
no problem with
ducking
that.
no nigga or none of that shit. If I wasn't doing
Nigga, you
something
was
that I
even in the
enjoying to do,
Discord.
I would have been right there in the chat. I'd have been right there in the chat going back and forth with you, bro.
You was in the
Nobody
Discord
scared of you,
too.
True?
And you ducked me in the
And I
Discord.
got out the
You ducked me in the
Discord.
Discord.
Ain't
You
nobody
ducked me in
nigga,
spin
I got
stream.
out the
And now
You
you
get over
ducking
here
me
and you
here.
letting these boy
I
bust
had
up
to
your
have
back.
Honcho call me
Nigga, I talk
just to
shit to
get me on here
I
with
talk shit to
you.
you all
You
day,
ducked
even
me
in the
3
Discord.
times.
Nigga, I've been joking with you about
Nigga,
I've been joking about
Nigga, you.
Nigga, I've been joking with you all day about you drinking a bottle of liquor called Big Black Dick all day, nigga. So who is ducking you,
Right.
nigga? I've been clowning on you all fucking
But
day.
you.
So how I'm ducking?
But we ain't. But we ain't talking about none of what the fuck it is I'm talking about.
Confused with some other shit, nigga. I stand on mine, nigga. You crazy.
No, you don't, nigga. You fish on yours.
I know
That's what you do. You say you went fishing, nigga, with a
You get
sign in
over
the
here
back
and
and
you letting these boy
everything.
bust up your
Fuck
back.
out of here.
If I was ducking,
Nah, nigga, you ducked me.
right now, nigga.
Nah, nigga, you
Okay.
ducked me, nigga.
But
Don't play like you didn't.
Like I said, if that make you feel better, cool.
You ducked the whole conversation.
If that make you feel better, Merry Christmas, my nigga.
Yeah, nigga, I got facts behind mine.
Yeah,
Everybody
nigga.
can see it. It's in there for people to see.
The Texans got us beefing, babe.
Bro,
yes, it is.
So I got
only commented 2 or 3 times.
okay. I got a
But you
question.
still duck.
Okay, I got a question. Right?
How I'm ducking if I'm not in the chat, nigga? I gotta be active.
Because you knew I was gonna come for you. The same way you come for me. I waited till everything played out.
I wasn't thinking about you coming.
Well, then
That's
you
your
shouldn't
problem,
talk
too.
shit.
That's what you not understanding.
What's the point?
That's what you not understanding.
No, I
nigga.
understand.
Nobody was thinking.
What's the
about
point of
you,
talking shit if you can't stand on it, my nigga?
Nobody was thinking
You not
about
standing on it.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Nah, bro, you gotta stand on that shit.
I don't think about you, True. I'm not thinking about
But
you, nigga.
But all that shit you talked before the game, you refuse to stand on. Do you not get that point?
What shit did I talk before the game? I said I
my
talk
nigga.
about us losing. The fuck else you want me to say?
Right.
And I'm still gonna joke about
That
you.
was all I needed you to say.
About you being a grown ass man drinking big black dick, nigga. So fuck off.
That's fine. You can joke about that. I ain't got no problem with that.
I'm staying on mine.
So I have a question.
Nah,
right?
bro, you ain't stand on it today.
Before we end this conversation, right? Because I think we all are on our own stances.
This nigga out his mind.
I got a question. This is Texas related. This is yes or no answer is all I need. Is Simone Biles the prize?
Fuck no.
Hell no. That's the one thing me and Trill can agree on.
Exactly.
Was there anything else
Next
you
time,
want?
though, I promise you this, Trill. I'll make a vow to you, Trill. Next time that I feel like you're gonna have some heat from me, I will make it a point to be in the chat and respond to every word you say.
I'm gonna keep it 50.
I will never accuse me of ducking shit ever again.
But just don't
like
duck.
I said, nigga, I don't duck.
That's all you gotta do.
I don't duck in a game of limbo, nigga. I don't duck in a game of limbo.
You ducked today, my nigga. And I was surprised. I thought you was better than that.
Nigga.
So, as a real nigga, I called you out on it.
You should know. That's how you just said it. See, you just said it yourself, nigga. You just said it yourself.
As a real nigga, I called you out on it. I'll call you out. I'll call Darren out. I'll call Honcho. I'll call out any nigga. I don't give a fuck.
You just think because it's on your mind that it's got to be on everybody else's mind, nigga. Ain't nobody thinking about you, True.
But you was thinking about me when you was talking that shit, though, wasn't you? You was talking directly to me. You weren't fishing or nothing.
When I was active in the thing, yes. When I was active in yes.
So then, nigga, since you can talk it, walk it.
When I got a fishing
That's
pole
all
in
I'm
my hand
saying.
and I'm catching fish, the last thing I'm thinking
I don't
about
care
is
what you
True.
got in your hand.
I'm thinking about
I don't care what you got in your hand. If you could talk that shit, walk that shit, nigga. That's it. I don't care who you are or where you from. If you could talk it, walk it. No, that is logic. If you could talk and walk it, that's man shit. Come on, bro. Don't act like you don't fucking know. Act like you didn't know I was gonna come back for you. I told you I was.
Bro, like
you knew I was.
You not understand
now all of a sudden you oblivious.
I was not thinking about you doing shit, Trill. I was thinking about what
I get it.
which was go catch some fish. So
I get it. You didn't care. You didn't care. I get that.
Exactly.
You didn't
and
care.
I still don't.
Okay, so you didn't care whether you ducked me or not. You didn't care.
As usual.
That's fine. You didn't care whether you ducked.
From here on out, True, I will make it a point to be in the chat every time on your ass. I will not let up.
I ain't got no problem with that.
For something you didn't.
Everybody do it every day.
Really don't want, True.
It happens every day, bro. This ain't nothing different. This ain't nothing new.
All right.
And I'm still prove you niggas wrong.
Relegate this back to the Discord because I feel that we have and I definitely got the sound. Need some soundboards for this. But any other final thoughts by either of you gentlemen that you would like to express before we get ready to wrap it up?
Go ahead, Jamil.
I ain't got nothing to say because, like I said, it didn't mean shit to me, nigga. I don't think about you. I did what I felt like doing. If you felt some type of way, that's on you. But like I said, since you asked for it, I'm gonna give it to you. Pause.
Okay. The real question for J Bell is where is the fishing spot?
Oh, they got a little pond right by my house that I went to, but I got a bunch of spots all over north side.
All right. And Mr. Trill, any final thoughts?
I really got spots all over the city.
Hidden spots, yes.
No, I got a lot of thoughts, nigga. I need my 15 minutes. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, Honcho.
Okay, well, I will give you.
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with J Mill. I'm good with J Mill.
Okay.
We sell it, we straight.
Okay. All right, Mr. J Mill, I'm going to speak with this TA Trill for a moment. Because I'm sure he has plenty to say.
He gone. I'm gonna let him slide. I know he going off that BBC right now, so I'm gonna let him slide.
See this nigga here. All right, bro. All right.
You can hit that BBC and start acting a fool.
All right.
Yeah. Well,
I hear you.
I don't even want to know what type of time y'all on that one. I'm gonna leave that alone. That's Eastern Standard Time right there. Okay. So the thoughts
and for those of y'all, what the fuck? Hang up, nigga. And for those of y'all who want to know, this is a skeet taste of what goes on in the Discord.
Oh, very.
This
very
is just
small.
a little sample.
All right. So, Mr. Trill.
Anyway,
your thoughts on today's game?
It's my turn. Shut up.
No, this thing.
It's my turn. Shut the fuck up.
See, that teaches the
First of all, no. First of all, this is the shit that I was trying to explain to you niggas in the goddamn pregame show. Everything that y'all niggas was talking about that was wrong with this team is the reason why the fuck we lost the game. Which means that each and every one of you motherfuckers who talk shit to me knew this shit before the game even fucking started. Which is why I said the longer y'all keep talking, you keep listing reasons why we gonna lose this fucking game. But nah, nobody wants to listen to me. I get that. So y'all tried to say that it was the offense's fault that we lost this game. The defense gave up 36 points to a team that got their kicker hurt and their punter hurt. They couldn't kick a field goal and they couldn't punt the fucking football. So that means that even when you stop them, you give your offense damn near good field position almost every time. And you couldn't do it. Why? Because they was 4 for 6 on fucking fourth down. Then y'all tried to say the Browns didn't do nothing special to beat us. We could not stop Amari fucking Cooper. The nigga damn near broke a record. And y'all say that nothing is special was going on? And then Honcho dumbass. And what you said was incredibly dumb, Honcho.
What?
Well, if these two things didn't happen, the game ain't that close. Well, guess what, Honcho? If you take 2 touchdowns away from Cleveland, the game is tied.
Anyway,
So
he took advantage of what's his name being hurt.
Shut up, nigga.
Some unknown nigga shouldn't have been in the motherfucking game. The nigga shouldn't have been in the game.
Nigga, I done listened to your ass talk. No, he's not. I don't like the nigga.
Hey.
I agree. I don't like the nigga. But he cooked us.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Well done, nigga. No pink. Dried in a motherfucker. And then when we were making the comeback, they put the starters back in
And on fourth down, who they hit on the sideline with our best DB covering? Oh, Murray fucking Cooper. And what this nigga do? Toe tap and get the fucking first down. Crush the rest of the thoughts for the game. Crush the rest of the hopes. Davis Mills came in this bitch against third stringers. Honcho comes out to say, well, they playing against our backups. Them niggas was third stringers because they got a lot of people hurt too. And Honcho said that too. Well, you can't use that as an excuse, but then you turn around and use that as an excuse for us. No. It's the next man up, which what you also said in the fucking pregame. And they didn't step up. You need to condemn them niggas. You shouldn't say shit about Cleveland because that was a fucking blowout. It was a fucking blowout. The only positive thing we got about that is maybe, just maybe, 31 could return on kickoff. That's the only fucking offensive score that we got that was legit. The other two was in garbage time by Davis Mills. Stop the bullshit. This is a complete and utter collapse on this fucking team. The only fucking side of the ball that did anything was the kickoff return. The offense got washed and the defense got washed too. Period. Give a damn who playing. You got to show up. I don't like all the excuses, bro. I don't. And then you talking about next week? Really? Next week? Who we got to look forward to? Some more fucking injuries? Well, does CJ come back or not? Yes, CJ does give us the best chance at winning. But even with CJ, we lost to the Jets and the motherfucking Panthers. You mean to tell me we can't lose to the Titans? Oh. Honcho, you done lost all your objectivity, bro. You turned into the Texans. No, shut up. You turned into the fucking Texans fans that you used to sit up here and denigrate every fucking week. You are them now. You are them. And I don't know when this should happen. Maybe it's the high off the CJ crack. Because y'all niggas hitting the pipe for real. I was wrong last week. I give you that. But I was a cunt hell for fucking being right. It was fucking close. Whatever week that was. Maybe it was 2 weeks ago. Shit, I don't remember. Been driving since then.
Then you stand up.
But come on, man.
You're getting delusional.
Yeah, and JD, bro, just keep watching the games, dog. You still got a lot to learn. I ain't gonna attack you just yet. I'm gonna give you some time. Let you call in a few more times, then I can see if your head on straight too. But you drove for Swift. You lost mega points for that, my nigga. God damn, you can't get no worse than that, dog. You might as well be a Titans fan.
Why my nigga can't get a star with Swift? What's wrong when you got to get a star somewhere everybody might not know?
No, nigga, there's many. Nigga, come on, Honcho. Even you fucking knowing you ain't never drove a truck a day in your life. Everybody knows Swift is hot garbage. How the fuck you know, Honcho? You ever drove a truck?
No, because you told me.
But me and other people. It ain't just been me.
No.
Ask Spitz. Spitz to tell you. Nothing special. Then y'all motherfuckers want to talk about trading Tunsil. And you too, Wink, I'm calling your funky ass out. Phone or no phone. I'm still calling your ass out. I'll wait till you come back to have this conversation. Why in the fuck would you want to trade our best offensive lineman? You watched this fucking game and said we need to trade Tunsil. Well, yeah, he had a false start, but he always have that. Drew Scruggs was getting his ass fucked over the whole goddamn game. But you don't want to trade him. You want to trade the nigga that's better than him. Make that fucking make sense. That makes no fucking sense. And then if we get rid of Tunsil, we're going to block for CJ. What the fuck? What's wrong with you niggas? This is common sense shit. God damn. And then what are we going to get for Tunsil? What are we going to get? He aging. Big contract. What we going to get? He ain't young no more. He ain't worth no 2 first-round picks. He might not even be worth 1. And you can't say what he's worth until we can see what a team is willing to give up for him. They can say what the fuck he's worth. Not what we think we should get, but what we could actually realistically get. Come on, man.
So you think that we cannot get worthwhile assets to improve this Texas team by trading Tunsil and getting someone who may be slightly less talented, but is not causing the penalties as frequently?
Yeah, but he only had like one. You don't have them like, okay, they're a bit too frequent. But I mean, I'll take that. I'll take a fucking false start if the quarterback ain't getting hit. I'll take that. We could always go back to when Deshaun was getting his shit pushed in every fucking snap. We can go back to that with CJ. Is that what you niggas want? Is that what y'all want to see? We already got to watch fucking Keenum. Y'all want to see more of that? Come on, man. Stop the bullshit. Y'all niggas tripping.
Montreal, you have been accused of false allegations. Someone would like the opportunity to clarify their statement.
Now, CJ Mel, this is how you do it. I'll welcome anybody, and I'll take them on right the fuck now. I don't care who he is. I ain't ducking nobody. I ain't out here fishing. But I am doing what it is I like to do. But I knew it was coming. I accept.
One moment. Only in the sauce do you get the real. So y'all getting a ski taste of the Discord, not even a real thing. What's the motherfucker there? Who we got calling in to the sauce line? Who we got the sauce line calling today?
Now the nigga said my name, so nigga. So the nigga said my name, so nigga, I'm here. So first off, you're gonna get my statement right. First off, I didn't say you should just trade Tunsil. I said, nigga, I'm good either way. If they feel like the compensation, I didn't go into deep detail. And I said, okay, well, if they traded him, fine. If they kept him, fine. So I was good either way. But I also said that even before the season started. So, I mean, it's not like this is new news. If they would have done it, and his play has slipped a little bit this year, has he still been good? Absolutely. But Tunsil is not as Tunsil, bro, like, very good player. And I'm not saying that he hasn't aided in CJ's development as it stands this far. But to say that I just said you outright trade Tunsil, I never said that. Maybe that's the way you took the statement, but I never said that. I did fully engage the idea. If you go but either way you want to go, I'm fine with. Yeah, so you'd be okay with them trading them. But I know they're not. So, like, why would I say that? I know they're not. Yeah, but that's the difference between. But that's the difference. I wouldn't be okay with them trading them. Yeah, but I know they're not. That's what I'm speaking from. Like, it's not even, I know they're not going to trade them. So, it's what conversation is there really? It's just niggas just talking. Okay, all right. Well, then I ain't got nothing to say with that if you was just talking. If you wasn't serious about it, okay, my bad. No, I took it as you were serious. Okay, man, my bad. Nigga, I was wrong. Y'all see how this works? I misunderstood what the man was trying to say. I'm man enough to stand here in front of everybody and say, okay, I misunderstood. I was wrong. Nigga, that's how you do it, J-Mel. You stand on your own fucking 10. And wait, you know me. I would never say no stupid shit like that. Right there. Wink. And you know me. If I start talking shit before the game and I make a prediction and everybody talk shit and saying how wrong I am, what's going to happen after the game over? I already know what comes of that. Nigga, we've been rocking with 6 years now. I already know the program. You ain't got to explain. And J Mel, we already know what he been down since day one. He been here since I've been calling. I've been doing the same shit. I ain't changed up at all. Well, I wasn't worried about you. That's fine. You don't have to worry about me. But if you ain't going to stand on what you say, don't talk shit. Point blank period. Don't talk shit if you ain't going to stand on it, bro. That's all I was trying to tell that man. Whether he was doing what he wanted to do or not. I didn't know that he was fishing or he couldn't read the chat. If you see somebody chatting or posting something in the chat, wouldn't it be safe to assume that they reading what the fuck is going on in there? If they part of the conversation, you would assume that they listening or something. So I felt like my assumptions were valid. Y'all had that's it. Y'all good. But yeah, nigga. I heard my name come up, nigga. I'm like Candyman, nigga. I got the hook ready. Nigga, don't be playing. Don't be playing. Now come on now, Wick. You know, hey, you know me, bro. I go around anybody. I don't care. I don't care who. I told Honcho to shut the fuck up on his own show. Well, and the nigga shut the fuck up. See, I got control over Honcho. Come on, Honcho, fight back, please. You can't let me get away with this shit.
Is that
I'm gonna
nigga
catch y'all
still
boys
here?
later though. No, I'm finna catch
Yeah,
y'all.
all right.
I got something to do.
All right, bro. Honcho. I don't know if you're talking. I can't hear you. Must be on mute.
Yeah, I was on mute. So I know you niggas from Port Arthur thrive on chaos
Jesus Christ.
and tomfoolery, right? I know that's like your lifeblood. I understand this. So I know, you want to argue, but for the sake of production, two niggas can't be yelling. So I'll let you espouse your terrible thoughts. I let the chat just denigrate these. It's like, what's wrong with this man? And then, I go and I speak my piece. So therefore, you may feel as though you've gotten the upper hand, Smokey, but in reality,
this week
it's me with the Jedi mind tricks. Yeah, players, y'all know I don't be having the mic on all the time. Yeah, this week you got it. But like I say, right now, yeah, you got the win. The next week I'll be back again.
And
I'm gonna be talking my shit.
The reason I came so hard back at everybody is because everybody came so hard at me this morning. Pause. Everybody did.
Oh, I was waiting
niggas
for
brought up Pimp C dead ass. Talking about Pimp C with PA. Come on, bro.
Oh.
Everybody came for me this morning, but nobody wanted to show up when the smoke came back.
I think I figured he was gonna be coming back from the what was the game? Was that the Broncos game? And I had the whole Warriors trill on the I figured it was coming back. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I showed up. Eventually, I didn't show up immediately. I actually missed that stream, but I showed up.
Yeah, anybody worry about the Browns.
And the first thing I said when I showed up was I was wrong because I knew what was coming.
Yeah.
Whether I thought it was right or not, whether I cared or not, I was wrong. That's what we do here. We talk shit, but we expect each other to stand on it. J-Mel ain't no different. You too, nigga. You ain't special. You don't get to duck this shit.
Oh, terrible game. Terrible outcome overall. Texas got to do better. I agree with parts of what you say, mostly not. Again, show me Amari Cooper doing this again consistently, then I understand the Texans just went out there and they Texan, and the team just they were not prepared. The players weren't prepared, the coaches weren't prepared. I don't know what kind of fucking game plan they had, but to sit here and say that the Browns consistently executed in a fashion that made you feel like they were a hands down superior team. Did they capitalize on the opportunity better than Texas did? Absolutely. When Nelson got hurt, they picked on old buddy, and you get a good old receiver is going to be better than a young backup. I don't even know how old the old buddy is, right? And he was even able to capitalize, or not him, but the Ross or whoever the fuck's name is, right? And somebody said they mentioned, I think he was the same nigga getting cooked in the Atlanta game when Winston McCullough got hurt. So you know that he's a victim. And again, a veteran quarterback don't know how to pick. They were just able to exploit a weakness in the Texans defense. And the Texans weren't able to exploit that same weakness that was present in the Browns defense. So I don't feel like that it was just superior play. They hands down across the board just out-muscled us, outplayed us. The Texans were getting there. They just weren't making their tackles. Like the Texans, like I said, it was self-inflicted. I don't feel like the Browns were a superior team. I don't feel like the Browns were a better team. They executed. And in that sense, they executed better than the Texans did. And therefore, they came out with the dub, right? So,
how many points did the Browns score with no extra points or field goals? How many points, Honcho?
Oh, shit. I don't even know what was the score. What was the final score?
They scored 36.
Yeah, it was 36. It was a long time.
How many points did the Texans offense score?
What about 22?
How many points did the Texans offense score?
They had 22 points, didn't they? Oh, no, they had 14 because, or 15, whatever the fuck. Okay. Because old buddy ran the back one in, so he had 7 and he had what? Yeah, 15.
Right. The only score that we respect, whether it counted or not, only score we respected was the kickoff return. The rest of that shit was fluff.
But again, where did they? And I ain't gonna sit here and say where did they? Because again, Stingley got his ass cooked. Like we can try to justify Stingley today, but Stingley got cooked today, right? Stingley got,
and he's our best corner.
Yeah, he got put in the oven and left on 500 degrees, and they left the house and just, oops, I forgot about the bread. They went on vacation. She's like, that nigga got baked.
And
On a couple of
Stingley has
plays.
shut down much better receivers than Amari Cooper. I'm not saying Amari Cooper is a world beater. Don't get that twisted. But he was a world beater today against any and everybody that lined up against him.
Yeah.
And we knew what was coming and could not stop it. They didn't have a good run game today. They did not. They were pretty much one-dimensional, and they put up 36. They defense didn't put up not a single fucking point. Nothing.
But when you are good at your craft and you can execute your craft well, then so sometimes that's all you got to be is just good at
That
one
means
thing.
you better. If you can execute better, you're better. You can't say that. Well, they exploited them. Every fucking play that you score on is an exploitation, honcho. And some of those
the
some of those
execution has
was
been
really
consistent.
close.
No, you may
And
execute
it
better this
was.
day, but again, you may meet up again. And the execution might not be as better. I mean, I don't feel like even with the same roster that was put out there, I don't feel like that team was a far superior team. Right? They performed better today. Do you feel like Joe
Yes.
Flacco is giving you that every game? Do you feel like Amari's giving you that every game?
Yes. No, not Amari. No, Flacco. Yes, Flacco is he pretty much boom or bust, bro. That's just kind of how he is. He high touchdown, high turnover guy. He is what he's always been. He ain't nothing different.
Yeah. And so again, you had to have
And even with the two picks, couldn't exploit it.
Yeah, but we weren't moving on offense. So like it was too
Correct.
much missing. It was too much missing from the Texans. Again, like I say, because it's one thing to be decimated, and it's another thing to be just, completely depleted. You know what I'm saying? Because you can have a lot of injury, but then when you ran out of resources. Like I say, you getting niggas that niggas don't even, their own teammates don't even know they're wrong. Nigga, I thought you was in the practice squad. You made the run. You had the trip today. Like these niggas, I know they get in the game and they're seeing significant playing time. Like, of course, it's more often than not that these guys are at the bottom of the depth chart for a reason. They're not going to be the guy that's going to automatically turn. Oh, he's a surprise, unknown star talent that was, what was old buddy who was here a long time ago that was here for a few years and we let go the corner. I can't think of his name. Y'all
The Sox nigga?
Huh?
The
Nah.
Sox nigga?
Nah.
Boye?
Bouye, yeah, Bouye. Right? Like it's not gonna be a Bouye story. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be a situation where the guy's probably not good. And again, like I say, you have to be able to capitalize on that. Texans just couldn't do. They couldn't get out of their own fucking way, whether it be penalties, whether it be not catching the ball. Like, and then you got to look at it again. Like, do the Texans play that poorly again next week? All right, we've seen them have their highs and lows, yeah, but it's not a consistent low. It's not a consistent high. Nico had balls that hit him in the hands, wasn't catching them. Brown had a couple, didn't catch. Mechie had a couple he didn't catch, but I don't think Mechie can catch at this point, so I'm not even tripping on Mechie. It's a situation where
he go through his hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
hit him in the chest, and he still dropped it,
bro. Like,
how the fuck you do that?
Oh, and like I said, I want to be on the Mechie bandwagon too, but it's like I always think I don't know, right? I don't know, but I've just never been one on it. And it's just I'm not Russell Westbrook style of anti-Mechie, but it's just like I don't know. I'm just not seeing it. Like I don't I understand, but it is what it is. He's a hell of a blocker.
What does that even mean, Honcho?
You know what that means. Y'all know
what is Russell Westbrook?
The disdain that I've had for Russell Westbrook in his entire existence. From Oklahoma City to even when he was a Rocket. Niggas, remember when niggas were trying to shoot, oh, Russell gonna be a Rocket. And niggas tried their damnedest to convince me that Russell being a Rocket was gonna be good. And I was like, man, fuck that shit. That's the stupidest shit. And everybody came back around and was like, yeah, you know what? You were absolutely right. Russell wasn't it. He never was it. Right? Just a fucking stat pattern. Like, I was not happy about that nigga being a Rocket. But yeah. So it's just a situation, man, where again, I think you line these two teams up as rostered today, and you let them play 10 times. I think it may be a fucking 500 game. It may be 60-40, maybe 60-40.
No
Browns.
No, 10 out of 10. They win 10 out of 10.
Oh hell no, no way, no.
Nigga, Honcho. Okay, Honcho. You got to stop. Everybody in the chat, I need y'all to understand something. Case Keenum is the new Kevin Johnson. That's what's wrong with Honcho. I figured it out.
Jalen
Just because he plays for
Petrie
you
is the new
makes
Kevin
sense.
Johnson. One
No,
case is too
he's
old.
not.
One case is too old to be the new Kevin Johnson. Okay. Number two, Jalen Petrie is the new Kevin Johnson right now. Right. And I say
Yeah,
Jalen Petrie.
but no matter how bad Case Keenum played, you still sit up here try to support him just because he's from U of H.
I said in the beginning of the stream. I said in the beginning he played like trash. And he was not it. I'm not gonna slander a coup. So I mean, that's as much as I can give you. I said it was not a pleasure to watch him today.
You need to slander him.
Man, he ain't playing no more. Why I gotta slander him? Come on, bro.
Because his game today was slander worthy. You mean to tell me that performance wasn't slander worthy, Honcho?
Let's say what Shaq Griffin said on Twitter. I'm gonna have to see what he said. It was not slander worthy. Case put in a bad position.
Oh my God. All right.
Right. Case came into the season to be a mentor, to be a guide, and then he realized how trash Mills was. He got thrown into action. Right. He really wasn't ready. You know, he had to do like 2 weeks of P90X. He didn't even get all the way through the 90. So he was just trying to get back.
That's not what the man says, Honcho. The man says he prepared every week like he's a starter. That's what Case Keenum said himself.
Case is about to be a coach. Case is about to be a coach, and he got the coach speak now. That's coach speak. That's coach speak to the T. Come on now. Come on, we know coach and player speak. Come on, he knows what to say. He's like, let me see. Hold on, I got one minute. You probably burped this shit. Look, I got here. I prepare every week. I go shoot my guns like I'm the goddamn star. Come on, man. I fuck with Case. Case my nigga, bro. It's just look. I told y'all I just wanted one from Case. Like, look, two. Y'all saw I wasn't as excited. You know, hey, I didn't want to see him go to overtime. Look, I'm just not gonna slander my boy Case. It was not pleasurable to watch Case on the field today, and I'm gonna leave it at that, right? Yeah, that's it. Thankfully, everybody else lost, right? And my deal is it. Here's my deal, though. Here's my deal, right? For all the Davis Mills supporters, right? This is my final thought personally. If what you saw from Case Keenum was so atrocious, right, that the coaching staff saw it and left him on the field as well, how bad does Davis Mills have to be performing in practice for them to let that go on and not have faith in him and be able to do something better sooner? Like, how bad does that really have to mean, right? Like, how bad does it have to be?
That's a great point. I ain't got nothing for that point, Hunter.
That's my thoughts on that. Like, come on, like y'all can't say D'Amico's that dumb. Y'all can't see. I mean, y'all say we want to say about Bobby, but he's not that dumb. They obviously have to know something when it comes to between Case and Davis and running that offense that makes them say we'd rather watch Case go out here and suffer than put Davis Mills in the game. But then now when backups in, we'll put Davis Mills, and everybody thinks this is Davis playing well, as if. Okay, you know, like, come on. You see how soft they playing off this motherfucker? Of course it looks good. You know what I mean? But, yeah.
You could say the same thing about our favorite receivers, too, the ones that people always complain about why they're not in the game or why they only in the game when they got a block. And I got something that's real ironic. We got a receiver on our need named Tank that's hurt right now. So he's not built like a tank. That nigga name was Nathaniel.
There will be no Tank slap.
No.
Really?
No, his name is Nathaniel.
Really?
Yeah, he's Nathaniel. I refuse to call him Tank. I refuse. His name is Nathaniel.
This is the hill that you're gonna stand on?
Yes. I'm willing to go out on this ledge by myself. I always do this, Honcho. This ain't nothing new. No act surprise, nigga. His name is Nathaniel.
That's rough. It's rough. I mean,
he's the best receiver we got. Even hurt. Nathaniel.
So what does he have to do to prove that he's a tank to you?
Play a full season without getting hurt. I understand it's his rookie year. I get it. But we done seen this fucking movie before. He gets slanders until he proves me wrong. Nathaniel. I don't care who like it and who don't like it.
We're going to come back next week against the Titans since you talking shit to prove. I got something for this old.
Yeah, if you don't like it, I can get my mama to order that special rum. And y'all know what I'm talking about.
That's terrible. Real terrible.
There you go.
All right. Well, that's how we gonna end it, on a terrible take from Trill.
Yes.
Not terrible. I mean,
Yes.
okay. All right. Well, I appreciate that, Mr. Trill, and I thank you for calling the Sauce Line. I hope you have a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and all that good stuff. And hopefully we catch you in the den this evening, because I feel like it's going to be a very good conversation taking place about who's the catch. And I saw your comment about the
I
last
can tell you
one.
right now that conversation is going to devolve. Tonight you doing a stream, A Woman's Place Part 2, because the other one got hijacked.
Oh no, it's
yeah. So this one get hijacked too.
Just stay tuned, and you'll understand.
Yes.
Okay, but
absolutely.
For those of you who are not hip to the den, you definitely got to check the den out. It's a completely different conversation. It's not a conversation for everybody. If you can't hold your own, I suggest you don't come into the den because people eat your lunch in there. But that's a bit, Mr. Trill. I appreciate you calling in, and talk to you in a little while, sir.
Yeah, and if y'all ain't got the Discord, you ain't shit. Straight up, because I'm about to face a den full of niggas in this Discord real quick, and it's about to go down. Straight up.
We'll be there in just a few.
I know what's coming.
See how it goes down.
Yep.
That's a bit. Shout out to Trill. Appreciate you calling in, man.
All right, Honcho.
Shout out to Trill. And shout out to everybody who called in. Shout out to Wayne. Shout out to J Mail. Shout out to TD. Shout out to Roman. Right? Imagine thinking the Browns are a good team. It's a weird way to live your existence. That's a terrible thing. So the den will be live at 9 p.m. Right? If you're not a part of the Discord, I'm pretty sure it is about to go down real soon in there, so you may want to check that out. I'll drop y'all a link because y'all be acting like y'all going. Just go to Den
I
Show.
think you're in the wrong chat, Honcho. Are you in here for a reason?
See, now I'm on the thing. Yeah. Hold on. I'm in the Discord already. I was in here using this Discord to play sounds, and I was using the soundboard while I was doing the thing. So yeah, we just do it live, baby. Ain't no tripping, you know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to be no weird shit. So we just do it live. Look up full speed. Back. Let me drop that Den Show link. And the denshowlive.com should take you to the link, right? I think it should. Just go to Den Show Live. I don't even know if that link's still where I ain't used this shit so long. Check and see. Oh no, Den Show Live is not. I think it's the Den Show. Man, somebody got me for one of them. I had a real good though, man. Somebody. Go to denshow.com. I don't know why I was doing this shit to forever. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for coming through this evening. I appreciate everybody suffered through this loss today, as did I. I'm not going to apply for monetization. They already told me I make harmful content. So. Yeah, but again, some controversial conversation at the end of the night. We're going to be talking about what was it, Simone Biles and the boyfriend. They're very upset about the statements that were made. And so I'm going to tell you why Simone Biles is not the prize. Right? Yeah, I'm going to tell you why most. Yeah, I'm going to be a part of that conversation. Make sure. To the Den Show. Honcho's a woman hater. I love the ladies. I love the ladies. All right, there we go. So let me drop that in there. Let me hit that right there. I hope he does. He has to come back. He definitely needs to. That's it for this the Den Show. And again, appreciate all y'all. We'll get up out of here, man. I'm gonna eat some snacks. Be a fat kid. On next week, man. This was one. I don't even know if we wish we could get back. It just wasn't there. Texans, they showed up. Oh well, 7 on my 10. Texans still the better team. I don't give a shit. We'll beat the shit out the Titans next week, and we'll keep this train rolling. Again, we are already ahead of schedule. We just gonna keep on pushing. That being said, y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Most of all, y'all stay saucy. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. It's been my honor, my privilege, and more than anything, it's truly been my pleasure to get to chop it up with y'all. Thank y'all for letting me be a part of your life this evening. Shout out to everybody who called. And yeah, let's call it a wrap. Adios. Adios, amigos.